Hello, hello. Oh God. Okay, hold on. Let me get our guests on here. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello,
You should
everyone.
open up the Twitch stream.
You probably. I'm. Yeah, maybe.
I'm busy talking.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Shark Stream. Guess what? It's me. It's Gage. Hi. How you doing? I am joined once again by Audrey and B of Team Catpull. Hello, you two.
Hello.
Hello,
We're
hello.
We're
And
here. It's Friday.
it's Friday, and we
Alice.
are. Yeah, we're playing Alice.
It's time.
So, exciting Alice news. So, back in, I want to say, like, 2016, Madness Returns was delisted from Steam, in a pretty flagrant attempt to get people, not, like, specifically Alice was removed to do this, but there were a bunch of EA games that were removed to do this. Pretty flagrant attempt to get people to move to Origin, EA's competitor to Steam.
Yeah, it's horrid.
Nobody likes Origin.
No one likes
and
Origin.
I use it every day.
And just recently, like within the last week, Alice Madness Returns was relisted on Steam.
Hey.
You could say she returned.
You could say that. I won't.
I could say that.
You could.
I'm going to double down on it. Alice
Okay.
returned her madness to Steam. Thank you. I'll leave now.
No, don't go.
Stay, please.
Now, this might just be, like, you know, a lot of these companies are kind of starting to realize that, like, you know, Steam is still pretty much, like, the default in terms of, like, PC gaming, like, store platforms.
Yes.
But I choose to say we did that. We did that.
We willed it into existence.
We put Alice Madness Returns back on Steam. You're welcome, everybody. Go forth, enjoy it. It's a good game. I don't know how the PC version runs, if it runs good or not. It might.
How much does it cost?
I'm going to look into the ether with my third eye and guess $20?
I'm gonna log into Steam and watch my computer fucking have an aneurysm because I've got too many things connecting to the internet. Rather, it's Shaw because my computer has no fucking problems because it's brand new. But my internet provider is like, no, you're having too much fun.
Stop it. Speaking of having fun, while you're doing that, B,
Yes.
how was that concert you went to on Wednesday?
It was very nice. I enjoyed it a lot. I got blinded by lights.
You got blinded by the light?
Yeah.
I don't know what the rest of the words to that
Wrong
song are.
band.
What
Very
band?
wrong band.
What band was it you went to see?
I went to go see the Ocean Collective and Ephrest.
Ooh, I have not heard of them.
I kind of figured. They are, prog metal bands.
Okay.
Yeah. One's from Germany. The Ocean Collective's from Germany. They sing about dinosaurs
Okay.
and related things to that. And the dude kind of dances around like a dinosaur as he's singing.
How'd
We
that
were
go?
making fun of him and his dance moves. And then
How does one dance like a dinosaur?
he was like hunched over, had
Did he
his
tuck
hands
his
in the
arms in?
mic behind his back and like was swinging around, and then his hands would be in the front, and I thought he was gonna hit himself in the dick with the mic a lot.
Did
This
he?
is a lot.
No, he didn't actually. And then he was you know when you're like chasing after a kid pretending to be a dinosaur? He was like doing that on stage. So he was fun. We kept teasing.
He sounds like a
Teasing
fun guy
him.
to watch.
Yeah, he was. And then Ephrest is like my favorite band. They had some technical issues because I'm pretty sure the lead singer doesn't know how to work an iPad.
Oh no.
So he was talking to us between songs every so often. And at one point, he called out like the balcony stages because there's 2 balcony stages where we were. There was I should say general mission, which is on the floor in front of the stage, a lower balcony, and a top balcony. And we were on the top balcony, had a private bar and a private bathroom, which was real nice to have a bathroom right there. But I didn't even see that there were people on the balcony. What the fuck are you guys doing up there?
Amazing.
Yeah, and then he's like, can you guys even hear us up there? The PAs are pointing down, and we were like, yeah, we can hear you just fine. Like, it's not that big of a venue. He's like, wow, what amazing PA systems. And I waved, and he waved back and went, hi. I went, oh no.
That's great.
I shouldn't have said anything. And then died for a bit after that because I was embarrassed.
Aww.
The consequences of your actions.
I know, I shouldn't do things.
I think you should keep doing things.
I definitely
Very
think you should
good.
keep doing things.
I don't know. But it
What
was
would we
fun.
do without
It was...
If you didn't
Quite
do things,
enjoyable.
half of the best moments of this whole stream series would just not exist.
My brain doesn't work.
Also, hello, Designer Gaze. Welcome to the Shark Stream. Good to have you.
Are you
Hello.
actually eating pasta? I'm not sure if the pasta was the joke or if something else was the joke.
It's a possibility.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm leaving. We're 12 minutes into the stream, and I'm done. Goodbye,
already
good night.
Oh, God.
We're killing Gage doing this.
I'm, like, eating curry at the same time, so...
How long can we go for?
Uh,
Enjoy your curry. I need to get dinner in the middle of this also. I have meatballs again, but I'm gonna wait until I'm hungry for them so I don't die midstream.
magic meatball.
No, it's a mushroom meatball.
Mushroom meatball. That's a mushy meatball anyway. But yeah, it sounds like it was a fun concert. Audrey, did you happen to find out how much Alice Madness Returns is on Steam?
No, I got distracted because Viscera Cleanup Detail is on sale, and I'm
Ooh,
trying
fuck.
to give it to both of you.
I think I
Oh,
And
already
I don't know how.
Do I already have Viscera Cleanup Detail?
It doesn't say.
Well, I suppose we'll find out if Steam decides
Oh wait,
to...
no, wait, yeah, you do.
Okay.
Never mind.
That might be why it's not letting you do it.
That makes sense. Well, guess I'll find someone else.
Cube.
Designer Gaze, I believe that if I would imagine that the purchased version on Steam probably also comes with the first game. It's probably like the full package, if I had to guess. Or they might be selling that as like a separate $10 DLC. Who knows? Was there anything else I want to talk about? Oh, yeah, this is more for me or anything. I apologize. I'm going to get a little FF14 on main real quick.
Uh-oh.
Something that I'm a little excited about is my favorite side quest chain from like the first 3 parts of from God, what is it? It's 2.0, 3.0, and 4.0. Have this side quest chain with this character called Hildebrand Manderville, who is a gentleman inspector. And he sucks at his job, but somehow manages to always, like, pull through in the end. And it's the best fucking side quest chain in the whole game. They skipped the last expansion for giving it new content, but they're bringing it back for the new one. They announced that it's going to be part of update 6.15. And I do plan to stream those, even though I still haven't, like, finished the base A Realm Reborn, or I haven't finished the Realm Reborn update content on my main story quest replay. But I am going to go back into Final Fantasy XIV when those side quests do drop, so that I can play those through brand new with fresh eyes and react to it in real time. I'm excited because I fucking love that quest line. That's all I wanted to talk about, though.
I got stuck on Gentleman Inspector.
That's fine.
Inspector of Gentlemen?
Well, he does have to inspect gentlemans sometimes in order to find out.
Does he rate them from 1 to 10 and then put it on a list on Twitter?
I feel like he would, if he could.
If he could.
He is a gentleman who is an inspector, is basically what it is.
Ooh, that's not as exciting.
It's not, but he's really funny because he's an idiot. And I love him a lot.
That's fair.
But yeah, so with that, I think that's enough lead up. We could probably like get started on the game, that we're playing today. So let me.
Now I'm gonna go see how much it costs because I put out all of the gifts.
Hooray! Okay, I gotta turn off the.
My Steam has been giving me so much trouble. I finally found out how to get to gifts without it giving me.
Yeah, it's weird.
Direction to it. It's so broken right now, but also my net might die.
Okay.
Just to warn you guys.
All right.
So if I disappear for a little bit, because I'm watching my voice connected be red for like a good bit.
Fun. Also, it's $26.99 Canadian, which is still not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's all right.
I was so I actually I ordered a those are some loud vanity logos. Goodness. I ordered an arm, or it was a packet. It's for my microphone. I ordered an arm, a foam windscreen, and a pop filter, so that I can like stop having it just sitting on my desk. And there's something stuck to my mic. I'm excited for it. I will say, so I was trying. Audrey actually sent me a link to an Amazon link to an arm for the Snowball microphone, and I was trying to get it earlier today. I'm just like, why won't it let me buy this? Why won't you let me purchase this item? And I look up, and it's at Amazon.ca, and I'm just like, you know what? That would do it. I am decidedly not in CA. I am in TX.
Finally happened to someone else.
But it's kind of funny. On Amazon.ca, that particular arm that you linked was $29.99. I assume Canadian. Unless, of course, it localizes the prices.
It might.
But when I went to Amazon.com, and got the package that I ended up ordering, which actually had included more than the one that you had sent me, it was $21.99. I'm just like,
sounded like.
Welcome to Canadian prices. They are shitty.
It's a damn shame.
I'm gonna have to fucking crowdfund myself a pop filter. Jesus Christ.
I can't imagine a pop filter would be that much.
No, if I buy it by itself, but I didn't even see, like, if there was a thing that gave me, like, the whole shebang, I would have done that.
Alright, so we have a few things we gotta go over, because there was some stuff we forgot to do at the end of last week's stream.
He didn't read us. He missed his book club.
I missed book club.
He failed.
So before we go
before
we go into book club, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at a couple things.
Okay.
So, the dress from our most recent level was the Siren dress, seen here with its bioluminescence and its little anglerfish adornment on the back.
It kind of looks like a face hugger.
A little bit. Oh, we should talk about that thing that you linked in just a bit here once I've gone over all this.
As alien.
As alien. I don't remember if it constantly has the, like, in-water gravity effects when you use this particular dress in-game, like it's kind of doing to her hair right now. But the effect that this one has is that enemies drop twice as many roses, which is the health items in-game. We also got the hobby horse weapon, which the DLC version of this is the Nightmare.
I love it.
It restores health with each hit. And it's dope as fuck.
Yo. I'm biased because antlers, but yo.
I should probably not wear this, actually. Here we go. Alright, so, last week, we forgot to look at the character and enemy profiles. We forgot to hear Alice's judgments on the people she met in Chapter 2.
Just roasting everyone.
So we're going to go ahead and do that. Our first character is Nan Sharp. Always a substantial and independent woman, Nanny taught French and music to Lizzie and me. Disastrous choices in companionship, penury, and an iron-hard sense of pride have led her to a life of not quite squalid prostitution. From her digs at the Mangled Mermaid, she manages a string of professional women on the street. She visited me several times in Rutledge. And I like this. Like, she is a sex worker character who, by all accounts, is the nicest person in this game to Alice.
That's
like,
pretty badass.
That's pretty cool, honestly.
I still think her anchor's a chicken foot.
I was about to make a reference to that. I was going to mention the chicken foot tattoo on her tit.
I can read your mind.
But no, that's an anchor. That's an anchor.
It still looks like a chicken foot.
That was such an ominous way to say that. I can read your mind. Just like, please don't.
Gage.
No, stop it. Here's Jack Splatter.
He's fun.
A bullying, bad-tempered, congenital criminal. He's built a heinous career on the labor of desperate women. Once Nan Sharp's procurer and self-appointed protector, he runs his sordid trade out of the Mangled Mermaid. He's a pimp.
He's a pimp.
He's a pimp, yeah.
Once again, hello.
He sucks. I hate this guy. Also, his last name is Splatter, which, like, ew.
Jack
Splats.
Splatter sounds like one of those really edgy, like, YouTube channels where the guy's just over the top the entire time and it just gets to be obnoxious.
It's just a take on Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Splatter?
Yeah.
Jack. He splats.
He splats.
Last people.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na-na.
And then you read my mind.
It's a weird circle going on.
Oh my god.
Alright. Here's the ice snark, Bee's favorite.
He's cute. You look how cute it is.
Sightless eyes do not inhibit this vile predator from ruling the tundra. Living flesh is no less at risk than carrion. While his parts seem mismatched, his antenna provides protection and his teeth are lethally efficient. Ah, fuck! Oh, but thank you for the gift sub.
Yay.
Cleaver. Hi.
Hope Cleaver Bacon enjoys it.
Fuck yeah.
Here's the Shipwreck Shark. Sailors are rightly terrified by sharks. The voracious apex predators are notorious for their unpredictable temperaments and indiscriminate appetites. But only wood, if it could, would fear these creatures. Self-made from ruined privateers, clippers, and ships of the line, they consumed wood to keep body and soul together. I wish they'd eat one another. Alice, that's not very nice. Look at this good boy.
Adorable.
His dorsal fin is a pirate flag.
The whole entire ship's backwards and upside down, though, technically, so the mast pirate ship fin makes no sense.
Am I the only one in this group right here, right now, that has seen the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean movie?
I'm pretty
I've
sure
seen it, but do I
watched it.
remember it? No.
Which one was that one?
That was the one where you could have replaced Jack Sparrow with a sexy lamp and it wouldn't have affected the plot at all.
Was that
Once
the one
again.
with they went back to fucking Barbossa and his whole shtick? Or I don't remember. I don't fucking
It's the
remember.
one-
That's the one they went down to I want to
fuck
say
happens
down
in
under
that
the
movie?
ocean to like the crack, but I think I'm thinking of something else now.
They do go to the bottom of the ocean. It's the
Okay.
one with Will and Elizabeth's kid. Like, their son.
Oh, okay.
I vaguely remember the sun, but I that movie wasn't.
It was bad. You're
think
right.
I remember having an emotion about it at one point, like near the end, and I was like, they just killed off the best character, and then I just tried to forget that movie after that.
There were undead sharks in that. That was pretty cool.
Were there undead sharks? Fuck, I really did
Meowdy.
forget about that movie.
Hello, Lucas. Meowdy.
Howdy.
Mersquid.
Men tell no tale. Yeah.
So I think this is one of the. I'm pretty sure that this
Did we
is
see that?
one. I think this is one of the things where it's just like this is an enemy that was cut. Because
But I love the name.
Does she have nipples?
I
Looks
think
like
so.
She has little nipples.
Yeah, like if you squint real hard.
I gotta squint real hard.
Expertly crafted figureheads, mute but proud emblems that once grace a great ship's prow, are furious with their sunken fate. Rather than suffer in silence, they wail their own siren songs and bring down other ships with the anchors, chains, and other ballast they've collected. Yeah, these aren't in there. These aren't in the game.
I tried to squint real hard, and Discord was like, fuck you, and turned the quality down.
I'm sorry.
I thought that said Buff Seagull also, by the way. Just so you know.
I'll be silently lurking, working on Buff Circle 2 Electric Boogaloo because he came for more. He what? Anyway.
You heard him.
Cannon Crab.
For more.
Cannon Crab. Well armed with great size, an impregnable carapace, and a self-declared honorable mission, this noble crustacean is a formidable foe. One may only hope it has a soft underbelly.
I feel like they should have given this crab some medals to hang off the top of it.
Oh, that would have been cute.
That would have been
Right?
cute. Drowned sailor. Poor souls are eternally conflicted. Necessity has sent them to the sea. The economy depends on them, but they do not profit. Reluctant to sign on to a 2-year voyage, they are shanghaied. Complain about anything, they are lashed and put on short rations. They are even discouraged from learning how to swim. They trust none but themselves. Their shades do likewise.
Their big toes look fused.
They do. You're right.
Uh-oh.
Eternal
You ate close
damnation.
Too hard.
I'm just gonna mention a weird thing about like all of these so far.
Please do.
Good job.
The colossal ruin, an infinitely more
I like
powerful.
this thing.
It's pretty good. An infinitely more powerful and undeniably more disgusting manifestation of the menacing ruin. What was formerly foul and detestable is heinous, even monstrous here. The ruin seems relentless. It just keeps getting worse.
4 heads, 8 arms.
I think there's even more heads. They're just hidden on the other side of the model.
There might be.
Here's the mock
But it
turtle.
matched up.
The former master of the railroad is kind but self-absorbed, weepy and fatalistic with a melancholic disposition. He talks too much. He's not clever, but thinks he might be if he could just summon up the energy to try. Fucking same.
What's the thing hanging off of him?
Where?
The thing that looks like it
In
should
the
be in
back?
his mouth because it looks like it should be wheat, but it's not wheat.
Oh, the thing on the left there? I think he's got those
Yeah.
military shoulder pad things that like ship captains will have sometimes.
Okay.
Epaulet, I believe it's called.
Real far off. Okay.
He just doesn't have shoulders for them, is the thing.
All right. That's fair.
Funny
He is a
toothbrush
shoulderless man.
It does look like a toothbrush, huh?
A little bit, yeah.
He definitely had shoulders in the last game. He's fucking ripped in the last game.
Yeah, what happened, Mock Turtle?
Goodness.
I
Tumblr
really
sexy
like
man.
him.
Oh no.
It's the carpenter.
Look at him.
This distinctive, sententious master of the malaprop lacks a scintilla of skill in his eponymous trade. Wouldn't know a hammer from a handsaw. Appears to have appointed himself lord of the theatrical universe. Given his subjects, I don't suspect there was much resistance. I like that. He calls himself a carpenter. He don't know shit for fuck about carpeting. Carpeting? Carpenting.
That's why the nails are in the back of his hand.
Yeah, and why he's got that pencil stuck through his ear.
Yeah, it's great. I love him.
He's got the spirit.
He's also got something stuck through his ankle, it looks like.
He's got a bolt
Yeah,
or
he's got
another
a-
nail through his ankle,
I think
yeah.
that's the nail.
The walrus. If
What is
observation...
that shape that they chose?
Yikes.
The walrus. If observation is a judge, he's not missed a meal in his life. Pigs at a trough have more dignity. A big, hungry creature with nothing on his mind except his outsized appetite and his self-proclaimed reputation as a great thespian.
Designer, he is a fook boy. Not the walrus.
The walrus is kind... We can call... The walrus can be a fuckboy if he wants to
I
be.
don't know.
No, the walrus and the carpenter are a set. Do not separate. They are both fuckboys.
Do you want the walrus to watch while you nail the carpenter?
You don't have a choice in the matter. The walrus will be there.
I think the carpenter already nails
While you're
himself,
getting
thank you very
they're all
much.
eating oysters.
You just hear like this gross slurping noise as you're trying to like have a fun time. And he's like making uncomfortable eye contact with you the entire time.
Fish couple. Keeping children amused is a priority of indulgent parents the world over. Lucky children, but these two have more on their minds than the family's entertainment. They're at odds in their opinions of the carpenter, his character, his creation, and his role in protecting them from corruption. I suppose I'll have to test their credibility. The octopus. What's up?
That fish had tit.
That fish did have tit.
She sure did. The carpenter sent me to collect a script from this Glaswegian lush. He's angry about something, but not nasty. Overfond of his own opinion, but a decent sense of play with some outstanding physical skills, I suspect, if he's ever sober.
He's like the old men Muppets.
Yeah, yeah.
A little bit.
I can
yeah.
see it.
Sits on the balcony and bitches about the walrus and the carpenter.
The music fish. Divas from Covent Garden to La Scala have jitters before performance. Expressed as vital, unsatisfiable needs, they preemptively excuse things going badly. By such, the talent tries to insulate itself from failure, which is much more often imagined than real. No excuse, however, will deflect the condemnation deserved by this tone-deaf, talentless, time-serving performer.
Yeah.
Wow.
I get how they model it, but the way it's modeled, my eyes do not make sense of it. It's like, which way is it facing?
The shaders are not doing it any favors.
No, they're hurting my eyes.
Oyster starlet.
Look how cute!
I love it.
This is so cute.
The garter and the one fishnet stocking.
Perfect.
I love it.
Without a
Perfect
script,
character
Fashionable.
design.
this pearless theatrical dunce must rely on mangled cliches as a substitute for sensible speech. Actors seem to often forget how to speak spontaneously in their own voices.
Moulin Rouge oysters, please.
Oh my god.
I really want that movie now to be with oysters.
Just redo the whole thing with just like the character models from this game. Just make it
Fuck,
work
yes.
somehow.
Yes. I
Make
love
it
that
work.
movie.
Here's the mayor. He's not doing
That was
so
the
hot.
mayor?
Yeah, that was the mayor.
Uh,
He's got a little mayor. He's got a little mayoral sash.
I did not notice the sash when we saw his dead body and I went, Nautilus!
He's having some problems there.
Having a bad time.
He's not doing well. Like many discredited or discarded politicians, the mayor seems sufficiently deluded that he refuses to accept rejection as a sign of rejection. I know that denial is a dangerous thing. I don't always behave as if I know. He's just all fucked up.
He's very bloody, and I don't know if they would bleed like that if you actually cut them open like that.
You cut open a lot of nautili? Nautiluses?
I
I
wish.
believe that is a cephalopod.
Cephalopod. Turtle chest.
So are pill bugs.
This is another.
Get that.
This is another cut thing. I'm pretty sure because I
Oh
don't
my
think we ran
God,
into one of these.
I love it. I love it.
Sometimes the treasures you
I
seek
like that
are
it's
just
headless.
out of. It is, yeah. Sometimes the treasures you seek are just out of reach, evading your grasp as if they have a mind of their own. There was probably a mechanic where like you had to like chase down or stun these in order to open them up and like get whatever was inside or something like that.
Mimicry.
It's
Headless.
so cute. It's so cute.
What if you opened the... like its oh my god, its chest, and its head was just in its chest.
He's like, hey guys. Expedition Ephrest, this isn't. Despite grand and self-serving claims to being the embodiment of unrestrained brutality, mystery, and fear, this poor fellow never even rose to the level of abominable.
He looks like he heavy breathes a lot. He just stands behind you.
That's actually his mechanic in the level, is that he breathes like gusts of wind that can knock you off course.
Oh.
So,
Real.
yeah,
Well,
you're right on the money,
I'm
actually.
right. Okay, never mind. I was making a joke, but...
Got it in one.
Oh, man. You're so good at this.
So smart, honey.
Piranha. Papa's copy of Henry Bates' Amazon Adventures was dog-eared when I found it. The illustrations were thrilling. A school of voracious man-eaters. Imagine. I don't think we ran into any piranhas.
Loves it.
She loves
She
it.
loves that fish.
The nostrils look like eyes.
I mean, that's just a piranhaism.
Yeah?
You're not gonna elaborate on that, Audrey?
It's a piranhaism.
Uh-huh.
It's just how they be.
It's just how they do. Alright.
They said Henry Bates. My brain just automatically went to the Norman Bates deal.
Wrong Bates.
That's
I
a
know.
different bait.
There's death in that.
There's death in the other one, too.
All the Bates.
Hanging out in their motels. Anyway, here we are.
You're doing wrong things with their mom.
Ugh, anyway.
Bleh.
So, our mission right now is we need to go... so we're back in London. Back in horrible, horrible, awful London. And what the fuck was that?
Sorry, I was moving my keyboard back a little bit and it ended up catching it.
Oh, okay.
Even though my mic's in front of it.
Well, you know.
It is
Rude
protesting.
ass.
So we have to track down the little family lawyer, whose name I forget. He kind of sucks. And we're
Sensing a
gonna
theme.
we're gonna see in a bit here. So far, there's been exactly one NPC who's been pretty cool to us, and that was Nan Sharp.
Ear to the ground, Bill.
Yeah, I've been scared.
Could someone tell me where my glove is?
Yes, because I definitely know exactly where.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Where is it?
What we got on this?
Did you take everything else off your desk to look for it? Because that's what I had to do today.
Sorry.
Polben says on the counter.
There you go. Counter. On chair, under chair, in a pocket.
Got some
Don't put it in pocket.
got some creepy undertakers over here. And just a coffin in the middle of the street. This guy seems really happy about this. He's like, "Ah, yes! This is perfect!
Oh, yes.
Just as planned.
All according
Now
to
I
Keikaku."
God damn it!
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, I wasn't prepared for that one. Holy moly.
You gonna be alright?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Are you sure?
I thought I was gonna sneeze on top of that, and then I didn't.
Bless
so
you.
Still okay. No, it didn't. It didn't
Oh, there's
happen
my
yet.
glove.
You did it!
It was with the rest of my iPads.
Who would have thought?
Where it should have been? Yeah, I know.
Ah, you're back. I suppose you better come up. Mind the latch.
Thanks, Polben. Appreciate the help.
So here we are at Radcliffe's Place. Dude has a very particular decorating aesthetic that he's going for. Which we kind of touched on this last week.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead, just get something out here. Little hot take here. Fuck colonialism. The ancient scroll is parchment, and the characters are drawn in Indian ink, which Radcliffe claims the Chinese invented eons ago by mixing soot, lamp oil, gelatin of donkey skin, and musk. He does know some remarkable things. So
it's this guy.
This dude just has a bunch of stuff stolen from, you know, the Eastern Asia.
It's either that, or I hope that they sold it to him for like an exorbitant price. Like he paid too much for everything in his office.
One can only hope.
One can only hope.
This is also, of course, going to inform the aesthetic of the level we're about to play. Now, we did touch on this last week. I have a little bit more faith in American McGee in his depiction of this stuff, if only because the dude straight up lives in Shanghai. And his game studio is based out of Shanghai. So this isn't like... He's not, like, coming at this with absolutely no knowledge of the culture outside of an aesthetic, like, taste for it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I don't fucking know. I'm a white guy. It was during the time Victorian English people go horny over, quote-unquote, the Orient. Victorian English people are wild, man. Yeah. Radcliffe, who can make even fascinating subjects boring, says the curved blade is a 16th century Meito katana, and the shorter sword is called wakizashi, both used by Japanese samurai. That's actually pretty accurate. I believe the way that it usually breaks down, if I remember... Okay, so I learned about Japanese swords, not from my weeb phase, but from my martial arts phase, in my defense.
Two different phases. Don't get them twisted.
Very different phases. If I remember kind of the shorthand for it, and I don't know how accurate this is for, like, the actual lengths of the swords, but I believe it's like katanas are about 3 feet long, wakizashi are about 2, and then tanto, which is the much shorter one, which is usually used as, like, the shorter ones are generally used as, like, offhand weapons in most cases. Tantos are about 1 foot long, their blades.
I cannot keep them straight.
I don't remember.
I've always wanted to, like, fucking be that person who fucking buys the mall katana. But it felt like too much every single time I went to go do it. I was like, no. I'm gonna have to fucking explain this to somebody at some point. It's not gonna be good.
Sometimes you just want a sword, honestly.
Sometimes you just want a sword.
Me, I want a Zweihander. But that's just me. You know how long it took me to realize that Zweihander is called a Zweihander because Zwei is German for two and it just means two-hander?
I mean, I feel like that's coming back to the whole river thing from before.
Mm-hmm. This is... I was so embarrassed when I figured it out.
Aww.
Oh, I'm eating. One second.
I think
Really?
it's good to keep it simple. How's your food?
It's pretty good.
Yay! I like how all the stuff in here has been, like, informative so far, and it's not like... I feel like a different developer would have been like, okay, instead of informative facts, we're gonna do, like, some snarky bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Because our character is based on snarky bullshit.
I'm gonna fuck this up. Xuande, I believe, is probably how that's pronounced. X's in Chinese, I'm never 100% sure exactly how they're supposed to be pronounced, but I think Xuande porcelain, Mr. Radcliffe says, is the Ming Dynasty's finest. Beautiful shapes, best colors, and most prized decorations. So yeah, just kind of continuing what you were saying, Audrey. Just like, everything is just like, yeah, all this stuff is fucking dope as shit. Nothing.
It's real stuff.
It's real stuff. Nothing snarky about it. Here's this guy. And there's Alice's rabbit.
You do have my rabbit.
Forgotten your manners? And what else, I wonder? You abandoned it at Rutledge Asylum, my dear. We've been over this before. In a huff as usual, oozing with attitude and accusatory flummery, I've stolen her rabbit. Ridiculous pretext. She's here about the fire again. All the mad child wants to talk about. My report found her family dead by misadventure. She won't accept it. It goes on and on about her killing memories and her need to know the truth. The alleged truth is, the fire began in the library when the cat knocked over a lamp. The blaze trapped her parents and sister upstairs. Sister Lizzie never even unlocked her door. Died in her bed. The guilty cat always sets her off. She denies it, makes no sense, it can't be, etc. Agreed. From the outset, Alice was my candidate for the pyromaniac. The girl had a fixation with fire. I once remarked that I thought she might have had a larger role in causing the tragedy. She suffered some sort of psychotic episode.
I like this cutout animation style.
Did
It's
I
really
rip his
good.
head off? I wanted to.
Super cool.
So something
Left,
has
my
happened.
brain will explode. Is it mad to pray for better hallucinations? Perhaps I'm fated to expire right here.
The other thing, so this is, okay. So we've talked before about how this game handles things like mental illness, trauma, and recovery, and how it does a pretty genuinely good job. I think another thing that it does really well is how Alice reacts whenever something like this happens. Like, I love that reaction. She's like, I really wish I had better hallucinations sometimes. Like, she's just kind of used to it to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, I feel like it's another one of those Hollywood things where it's just like, oh, the main character's suffering from hallucinations. Time for them to, like, curl up into a ball on the floor and just go catatonic for a few hours. It's just like, listen, as somebody who's lived with mental illness, at some point, you kind of just get tired of it. And it's just like, fuck with this shit again, you know?
Yep. It's like, oh, we're doing this today.
So, like, I like this. This is another one of those things that when they do make that live action series, I hope they keep this kind of thing in there. Like, okay, there's moments in American McGee's Alice where, like, you know, she has times where she's just like, what's even the point of going on anymore? But again, she's working through, like, a majority of her trauma in that game, her survivor's guilt. So, like, it's okay for her to have those moments. But other times, she's just, like, really snarky about her hallucinations and the things that she's going through, which is refreshing.
It feels ahead of its time.
Mm-hmm. So, for some
I guess
reason...
it's more of a... Sorry.
Oh, no, you go first.
It feels like more of a reflection on, like, the writing in the games industry than this game itself. Just being like, oh, well, we had this a while ago, and fucking AAA titles in Hollywood are still leaning on, like, shitty idiot tropes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we seemingly had like a brief blackout in Radcliffe's house here, and now everything is all fucked up and like abandoned looking. Random question: does this release before Robin Williams' passing? I believe so, because that was like relatively recent that happened. This was back in like 2010. I'm pretty sure.
Man, I can't remember. Let's find out.
All movables and effects are gone. Nothing but dust, stains, and the smell of tobacco. No sign of the coroner's report or my rabbit either. Damn him.
Yeah, he passed away in 2014.
Oh wow, that's a lot less recent than I thought it was. Goodness.
Still weird to
Yeah,
think about.
it's been a while.
So it's just like, gosh, what could have happened? Why is everything so abandoned? Where did he go? What is even going on?
So wacky.
It's snowing? What? Why is there a oh my goodness. Of course, he hasn't actually gone anywhere. If anything, we've gone somewhere. Because now there's mushrooms. Fiery mushrooms bursting out of the street. Because we're transitioning into Wonderland.
Wonderland.
Which, this is actually, like... This is really cool, because in the last couple levels, there was a very hard, like... You've stopped being in the real world, we're going to Wonderland. But now we're kind of, like, going through this process where, like, the two are starting to blend together, which is going to be indicative of how this game ends.
Okay, okay.
Designer, that's one of my favorite movies, just to say. Love Old Boy.
We haven't watched that one in a while.
I haven't seen that yet, but I've heard good things.
I own it.
Age.
Oh, there goes the train.
I can show you E.G. the Killer too if you haven't also watched that.
I have...
He jacks off into a plant.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh my god.
Bloody ruin. It's corrupting
That's your
all of
takeaway?
Wonderland.
Seeking refuge
That's like
from
one of the
wicked
first
world,
things you see in that
perhaps
movie.
You know
I
what?
know, but
Fair.
that's the takeaway of the
You're not that good a liar, and I'm not that stupid.
That's your glowing
Something
review.
a
He
bit
jacks
less
off into a
calamitous
plant.
would have been welcome.
This unmitigated disaster
You know.
is your doing.
You should watch
Something
this
that
movie.
sticks
You know
with
what
you.
this guy does?
Train keeps ahead.
It's like one
Get
scene.
moving. Time waits for no one.
The rest of it's
train has
good.
begun.
The train is perfectly capable of terrifying me, Cat. You should find another job. Is there really so little hope?
There's even less, and if fear paralyzes you, we are lost.
There's a movie that I had been hearing about. So this is the Veil of Doom. It's the Veil of Tears, but it sucks now.
Oh, okay, good.
Cool.
I have to relearn all of the fucking controls. I have been playing other video games.
I know this all too well.
I tried playing Elden Ring the other night. I'm not good at it.
How was it?
I'm bad. I got to I got past the tutorial boss, which was
There
fine.
you go.
But then I got to the first boss, and I got fucking wrecked several times. And I
I
don't...
hear that's like the draw of the game, though. Is just getting wrecked repeatedly.
I don't have fun with that.
This is just hearsay because I also don't have fun getting wrecked repeatedly. Which is why Bloodborne is still in like the fucking first area.
I still want to try it, but
Which one, Elden Ring or Bloodborne?
Elden Ring.
It's a
Shit about Bloodborne.
it's a really pretty game.
Honey.
I can see things in Elden Ring, honey. I can't see shit in Bloodborne.
I really like the aesthetic of Bloodborne, and then I can't play it for fucking shit.
I like the art people draw for it, and I like the art itself.
Single step
When
off
I can
London
see
Bridge
it.
could end my journey.
Brighten your TV.
I'd hoped you were more courageous.
Oh my gosh.
So we're gonna start hearing Caterpillar's voice as we
Oh
progress
boy.
through here. Yeah, there's switches in this level that are basically just like hookah pipes. Because you know that
Cute though.
you know that caterpillar always fucked up on opium. Or maybe
you
he's just
blame him, though?
vaping.
Oh god, he would be even more insufferable if he vaped. That's modern caterpillar. Like if you were to
Millennial
if you were to do, like, the-
caterpillar.
Exactly.
Yeah, I really want to try Bloodborne PSX, honestly. That looks cool. I want to give that a shot at some
vaporous
point.
ledge only appears as flimsy and insubstantial as your confidence. It will hold you. Trust me.
Trust me.
Ooh.
there is a movie that I had heard about a couple of times that I went ahead and picked up digitally recently, just because, like, I think I looked it up, it was like $13 to buy it. I'm just like, that's worth it for, like, an impulse purchase. It's called Brotherhood of the Wolf. It is a French movie that stars Mark Dacascos, who is, like, he's the, oh, God. He's from that one cooking show where, like, he reveals, like, the secret ingredient of the day, and he always does it in, like, a really over-the-top way. But he's also a super accomplished martial artist.
Iron Chef.
Iron Chef, yeah. That's it. He's the host of it. He was the host of that.
He's talking about Iron Chef, and he can't remember the name Iron Chef?
I can't. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I live.
Okay.
We got there eventually. That's all that matters.
That's true. But yeah, he's in that. It is a martial arts period horror action movie.
That sounds incredible.
I really want to see it, and I own it now. Vincent Cassel was in it, and so was Monica Bellucci. Monica Bellucci?
What?
I love Monica Bellucci.
I don't know any of these actors' names. I probably know who the fuck they are, but these names are like just dead noise on my ears.
Recognize the name, I cannot put a face to it. We have the opposite problem.
Monica Bellucci is hot.
That doesn't help me.
I'm just saying. We have a new weapon.
I guess I'm gonna go look her up.
This is the Teapot Cannon.
A teapot?
A teapot. You have just obtained the Mad Hatter Manufacturing Incorporated Teapot Cannon, never seen before. Automated steam exhaust cap, brand new. Shoots devastating tea grenades. Clock face, pressure meter. Throw an instant teapotty. It will be a blast. Patented January 27th, 1874. Hatter's Domain, Wonderland.
That's adorable, and I love it. I love that it's got like the little strainer ball as the grenade.
That's pretty good, yeah.
That's fucking good. This game's design is so fucking good.
Monica Bellucci was in the second Matrix movie, and she was Mary Magdalene in The Passion of the Christ. Never saw The Passion of the Christ. Don't really care to.
I've never seen that either. And I don't remember her from The Matrix, unfortunately. It's been a while since I've seen the old ones.
Do you remember the French dude from The Matrix?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Me and Audrey were gonna try to rewatch The Matrix, but
we
her
started
VPNs
and then
were
we
giving her issues.
Now I have a new VPN. So if it's anyone else's fault, it will be fucking Shaw as per fucking usual.
That's fair. Otherwise, I don't know a single thing she's fucking in. I see her in all these Matrixes, and I don't know.
She's in at least 2 of them. She was the main villainess in this movie titled The Brothers Grimm. I remember that movie. I don't remember it being particularly good.
I remember the movie, but I don't remember shit about it.
I forgot she was in it.
I don't remember enjoying the movie.
I remember there was that one kid that gets, like, enveloped in tar or something, and he turns into the gingerbread man.
What?
It's a weird fucking movie. It's a weird fucking movie. Anyway, the Teapot Cannon is highly effective against groups of enemies. The longer shot is charged, the larger the blast radius will be. The Teapot Cannon can be used to demolish weak surfaces at range. Yeah, it did. He was in that. You can switch between the pepper grinder and the Teapot Cannon by using the D-pad. So here's the Teapot Cannon. Nice. This is a level 4 Teapot Cannon. It's very, very ornate. Ow. Pachoo!
Nice.
You don't really get a good look at the projectiles, unfortunately, but they're pretty cool.
Just seeing the artwork and knowing it's a tea strainer makes me so happy.
So the thing with this enemy is, of course, that fuck. Whoop, 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 whoop. An after image. An after image. An after image. Ow, 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 ow. An after image.
What are you doing? Go into witch time.
So the thing about this enemy is that, like, what he'll do is he'll spawn, like, a bunch of, like, tiny heads all over his body.
Okay.
And because we have the Teapot Cannon, which can strike multiple enemies now, if we aim at just one of the heads, we hit all of them.
Get him with that AoE.
Hunter, you spelled out MILF, and it took me forever to figure out what the fuck you were saying.
Yeah, so Monica Bellucci is MILF.
It took me, I was like, what the fuck does that mean for a moment?
You could just say MILF, it's okay.
My brain went, words are being said.
It's an 18+ stream, it's alright.
Not sure Twitch would allow you to say. We've said worse words on the stream out loud.
I fucking
There's just one word that Twitch hates.
We spent like 10 minutes. Yeah, and it's simp. We spent like 10 minutes in the very first episode of American McGee's Alice talking about fucking snail cum. I think
Snail
MILF
cum,
is gonna
I've
be
said
okay.
cunt a lot.
You have said that a lot.
Can we get a MILF
I'm
in
very
this?
sorry. Where's our MILFs at?
God.
I need to finish doing a proper sketch for that nut emote also. I want to see if Twitch will like just outright abuse it. Last time they let us
they don't, 'cause I
upload.
love it.
It's just nut milk. What's so wrong about that?
Exactly, right? They let us upload the emotes without even checking them last time, so I'm kind of wondering, like, it should be fine until somebody, like, decides to be a dick about it.
Yeah. I mean, you're just talking about, like, almond milk, cashew milk.
Yeah.
Pistachio milk.
Pistache milk.
Macadamia note. What's macadamia note?
That's the crossover between Boku no Hero Academia and Death Note.
Ah!
Anyway.
I hate it!
Catastrophe may strike even the best regulated families.
But yeah, it comes up a lot, so, you know, may as well make an emote. That's how that works, right?
Somehow we have become the nut milk streamers.
Sometimes we just talk about fucking nut milk, okay? It's not that deep.
It's 100% my fault.
It doesn't always have to be a sex thing, you guys. God!
Beautiful valley.
Not until you bring the nut milk bags into it.
Well, then you start straddling a very fine line.
Anyway, I should see Brotherhood of the Wolf. I'm working on a horror story, actually. Berserk AU fic set in the 18th century New York. This should give me some inspirations. That sounds super interesting, actually.
That does sound really cool. Having only passing knowledge of Berserk, I'm like, huh.
I fucking love shit like that. Like, goddamn Gotham by Gaslight is, like, one of my favorite, like, animated Batman movies. It's just like Batman v Jack the Ripper. It's like the dopest shit.
But does it have our favorite boy, Damian Wayne?
Unfortunately, no.
How could they leave out Damian Wayne?
Oh, man.
I think the original Gotham by Gaslight was written before Damian Wayne actually existed.
I'm pretty sure it was, yeah.
The art for that one was done by Mike Mignola, best known for Hellboy.
Nice.
So it's good fucking art, and you can see it in the character designs for the animated movie. It's really nice. Am I like missing? Is there like a enemy that I'm missing here? Oh! Hey guys! Stand right there.
Don't go anywhere.
I very much like that they were just watching you.
They're just like, hey, get over here.
You gonna come fight us?
You should
I
totally
love these
come fight
slime
us.
goop boys. In slugs.
Slugs. Live slug reaction. Oh, hello.
There's an
I
oinker
want to
there.
draw a different character wielding the Teapot Cannon now, but I really need to fucking focus on the other million things that need to be done already.
Which character?
Who needs focus?
She has not appeared in persona yet, as of our playthrough. And I don't know how much of Strikers you ended up watching, Gage.
Is it Haru?
Yes.
I know who Haru is because you used her design as inspiration for an OC you drew for me.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, she has both tea and grenade launchers, so I feel like it would be appropriate.
I just want to see her just entirely unhinged with the Teapot Cannon.
She would.
She would.
Pure gremlin energy.
This is the girl who's like super sweet, and then she's like, "Do you want to go watch a slasher film with me?"
Like me.
Nobody else will go.
Absolutely me. I'm so sweet.
So sweet.
Yes,
And
you
I'm
are,
like,
baby.
true crime, murder, nut milk.
She has a tiny brain.
I feel like the nut milk is the most normal part of that statement.
You're gonna make a clay card that has its guts out, you know.
Like you do. Alright, we got a riddle. We welcome the arrival of a phantom at sunset, only to rue its departure at sunrise. What is it? Is it A, hope, B, night flocks, X, mayflies, or Y, dreams?
I'm gonna say dreams.
That's my guess.
What the hell is a night flocks?
I don't know.
Maybe Alice will tell us if we remember to read all the things at the end.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Let's
Probably
find
not,
out.
though.
It's a plant.
Oh!
It's a perennial. They're found mostly in North America.
I see. How the fuck would Well, I suppose this is late enough. This is like 19th century Britain. They would know what
night
North
flocks
America
is also a slightly different thing. It's also known as midnight candy.
Oh.
Blooms in evening, releases a delicious honey-like fragrance. Is planted near a deck or patio.
Okay.
Grows well in plants. This one is native to South Africa.
Okay. You said midnight candy, and I thought you were about to tell me about a drug.
I mean, some people might consider their sweet honey-like fragrance a drug.
You gonna follow that up with anything, or just...
No, what did you want me to say?
I love that you needed to include that entire phrase. Their sweet honey-like fragrance, specifically.
Yeah, because that's what it was. That's how it was described. I'm just telling you what it said.
You know...
Well, then I would never bully you.
Now come on down for some more Mario Party, why don't you?
There was no bullying there, just love. Good old love.
God. The bullying only got worse. I feel like Juju still hasn't recovered from the last round of Mario Party.
I don't think Juju has.
We were fucking relentless.
I'm glad I was not in that.
Oh.
I feel like because you are not playing, I can unleash my full power.
Yes, and I just got to hear some nice voices, so I was content.
There you go.
Grumble, grumble, mumble, mumble. Here we go.
Ramble.
Bunger, 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 bunger.
Bunker, 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 bunker.
Okay, what do we got over here? I think that looks like a memory up there. Or it's a tooth. One or the other. Let's find out together.
Teeth contain memories, so it's all good.
I don't want to think about teeth right now.
Stop talking about Rise of the Guardians.
Memory teeth.
No.
Memory teeth. Eat your
No,
tooth,
because
you
now
will remember things.
No, because now I'm remembering I have to go back to the dentist in April, and I don't have insurance.
That's not fun. No one.
Ah!
Ah!
Pullman, thank you for the gifts for the gift sub.
Thanks, Six Flags.
Like Magic Mountain.
I hope you enjoyed Six Flags.
Damn.
You got a whole theme park watching you.
I feel like they're running out of people that like are watching my channel to give things to. Ah, stop hitting me. Ah!
Oh, keeping it going, keeping it going.
The Six Flags Magic Mountain about is not official. Go to Magic Mountain every day.
Every
That's
day.
it.
Magic
That's
Mountain every day. Hype train.
Venom Lad.
Whoop. Venom Lad's one of those viewers that I like kind of consistently forget that he just sort of shows up in all of my streams and just kind of lurks.
Fuck
Hi,
yeah.
Venom.
love lurking.
And I appreciate it.
Out.
That's the kind of thing where it's like they just come and they're like, I like listening to the voice while I'm doing other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes perfect sense for your stream because you got that butter voice.
Thank you.
That butter voice, but then you have us, and mainly me, who says some weird things.
And now we're ruining it for you.
Yeah, but both of you have nice voices too, so it works out.
Oh, thank you.
I keep getting hit by like a billion fucking things.
Yeah, I have no clue what's going on with the screen.
A lot of fucking bullshit, that's what.
Designer
All day with
Days,
the
you ever...
69 cheer.
Yay!
Nice.
Designer Days, are you aware of the like smooth like butter phrase, I guess? It's like that.
Also, hello Venom. I see you have come out.
Hi, Venom.
Hi, Venom. I was talking about how much I appreciate you like hanging out in chat and just lurking.
It's fucking cool. You're fucking cool.
Whoop.
Cool. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Hello, Zandahar.
Xandar, hello.
Welcome to the Shark Stream.
Hi, Zandahar. Yeah.
How's your something? Saturday? Is it Saturday
It's
there?
Saturday. I think it's already Saturday over there.
Bullpen, you can't duel someone here. Stop it.
Stop trying to fight people in my channel.
This is a friendly channel.
Alright,
We gotta do that tomorrow.
If you
Don't worry.
if you want to meet people on the field of battle, you'll have to do it on the Catpull stream. Oh no! The big crying
1
Alice
PM
statue
on
is broke.
Saturday. Oh, it sure is. What are you doing on 1 PM on a Saturday? It's 9 PM here where I'm at.
God, I might have to actually buy bits soon.
Oh. Had the rare loading screen. Like mid-level load. That was weird.
Oh yeah, EST bodies.
Can I hit that guy from here? Let's try! The answer is no. What the fuck?
Problem mango salsa. That's so cute.
Does this like weird like heat vent or something have like a hitbox?
It might.
Looking like it.
It's doing... Yeah, it's doing that thing like that Torch did when you were playing Plague Tale.
It doesn't hurt me or anything. I did end up making a highlight of that. I just needed to wait until like the actual streams. The bits notifications are getting a little distracting. Like
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you sick of the bit notification yet?
like thank you for
Trying
putting
to dry out this hype train.
thank you for putting money in my pocket. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, a fraction of a cent.
This is gonna make doing taxes next year very weird for me. And doing taxes this year is already very weird for me.
Almost tax season for me soon.
I just have to do my local taxes. I haven't done that yet.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, don't evade your taxes, guys. It's a bad look.
Sephiroth.
Alright, let's...
You Canadian.
This could
It's not
cover...
that I don't have a tax season, it's just slightly later than yours.
This could cover your Brotherhood of the Wolf DVD. I didn't actually get a DVD, I just got... Ah, fuck! Zandahar, thank you for the gift sub. Polben, you enjoy that.
Thanks. To Audrey B, who is your favorite Persona 5 character?
Favorite? Hang on, there's a vacuum happening.
Hot Doctor.
I saw that coming a mile away.
Joker.
Ah!
Gun Daddy.
Everyone good.
Futaba. She's a good little sister.
But who's your favorite?
I named like 5 people.
Yeah.
The very
That's so
first one
many.
she said was Hot Doctor, so I'm assuming that, honestly. Alright, we got a memory to recover. We're getting to the point of the game where the memories are actually kind of important to listen to, admittedly.
Okay.
So.
I will
quiet.
save my save
Cigarette
for
on us.
after.
No fun at all. One day I'll try a clay pipe.
This one isn't important, though. That one in
Uh,
particular wasn't
oh.
important. Lizzie smoked a cigarette once.
Yes,
Thanks,
that's the Hot
Lizzie.
Doctor.
Anyway, my favorite character is Ryuji. I have too much merch of him. He's great. I love a character who is
Dumb. One brain cell.
Ugh.
A thin himbo.
Zandahar, thank you for the gift subs. 100%
stop accurately
hype train.
describing me.
Hype.
Woo!
Hey, hype train.
Okay, we got one more. Hold on.
That's my
There it
favorite
is.
character. I personally,
Yusuke's alright.
he's all right.
Yusuke's alright.
What?
He's all right. He's down there for me.
Can't be-
Unfortunately.
Can't be more down than Mishima, who is okay at the start of the game and then gets worse.
What's that sound I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Oh, big boy.
I would say it's
Ooh.
that.
Hello, sir.
Large
we love
lad.
you too, Polben. Never stop using the face.
Woo, 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 woo.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
But yeah, I like a guy that is big of heart and strong of arm and dumb of ass.
I can respect that. Ooh, he gonna grab me. Ooh, he trying to grab me. He trying to grab me with little arms. Ah, fuck.
I'm gonna mute for a second.
okay. You said little arms, and I thought of Red Web with Alfredo and Trevor, just talking about baby arms.
Why were Alfredo and Trevor talking about baby arms?
They have done one like haunted shoot, basically, where they went to a hospital,
Oh.
and there were like little handprints that were baby size, so they kept going baby hands and baby arms, all that sort of thing. And there's supposedly gonna be a baby hands plush coming out.
Oh?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, Alfredo really hates scary things, so he was going on about the baby hands to make it better.
Natalie, the apartment in general watched an episode of Beyond Belief earlier today, just before the stream. That's the one where it's just like, oh hey, here's like 4 or 5 stories, and you have to guess whether they're fact or fiction, and then we tell you at the end of the show.
Okay, I've never watched it.
It was
It's
interesting.
not only about you, Alice. Look at the destruction around you. Consider its cause. Then come Join me.
I was kind of surprised at some of the ones that ended up actually being true.
All right.
Like one of them being like, oh, this woman spent like a week dreaming, like having dreams about her dream house. And she's just like, oh, they were shopping for houses. She's like, oh, we got to find my dream house. And she and her husband are like driving around. And she's like, wait, there's my dream house. And she runs over to it, right? And just immediately goes inside. Doesn't even check to see if anyone's home. Just opens the door. And just starts looking around. And suddenly this woman comes out and she's like, oh yeah, I'm the representative that's going to be selling this house. Did you want to take a look around? And she starts talking as if she's been there before because everything in the house is exactly as she saw it in her dreams. And so they give their bid on the house, and you know, normally this kind of house would be like way outside their price range, so they give kind of a low bid. And the realtor comes back and just like, yeah, the owner of the house really wanted to just kind of like sell it at the first offer, so you got it. And they're just like, and the husband, who has been very incredulous this whole time about his like incredibly kind of like weird wife being like, oh, you're gonna love this house, it has a pool in the back and everything, and it's just like,
skin burned
hold on.
by fire or scalded by steam, looks wrinkled like a toadstool in winter.
Thanks, Nurse Witless. And the husband's just like, I'm really surprised. Like, what, is there something wrong with the house? And the realtor's like, not structurally, but like, the owner of the house seems to think it's haunted. And the owner comes out to meet them, and she sees the woman who's been like having dreams about like walking through the house every night, and she's just like, oh, you're the ghost. And it's just like, whoa. And that turned out to be the one of the ones that was true, which is wild.
Interesting.
Right?
That would make for a kind of cool movie.
Yeah. Instead, it was like 3 minutes long.
Well, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Also, designer. I had to read that during the middle of Gage's story and not laugh loudly or say anything.
Oh God. Okay, hold on. What is happening in my chat? I should stop using uwu, but I can't. Big boy. The big boy tried to vor you. Big chungus, big chungus, big chungus, big chungus, big chungus, big chungus, chungus, big chungus, chungus, big chungus. Please give me huggy wuggies. Uwu pounces on you. What's this? Oh whoa, notices your bulge. Let's have a look-see here. Dweem House.
It was mainly the, please give me huggy wuggies, pounces on you. What's this? Notices your balls.
Stop! Stop that. You stop that this instant.
Why? You didn't like that? That wasn't a horrible voice or anything?
Anyways.
Gage is like, just not now. Not now.
But watching that reminded me of, you know the show Unsolved Mysteries?
Oh, fuck yeah. I've made Audrey watch it a few times.
I found out... Oh, hold on.
Adults assault children with that adage. Usually while they've got a pipe stuck in their mouths.
We got a
I don't
cutscene.
ask you to inhale. Let the smoke envelop you.
Oh, we're getting little. We're just little.
We're just a little girl.
We're just... I'm just little.
I'm just little.
So here we are.
Heath Valley.
The mysterious East. We gotta get up to the top of the mountain. And we got this cute little dress on now.
Kinda fungal. Oh, that is a cute dress.
But I watched a movie recently because I've been doing my movie challenge. I've been keeping up with that. I've been doing really good. And I watched a movie recently about a really notorious gangster from Boston with the Irish mob, Whitey Bulger.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out that a murder connected to him was actually one of the murders featured in the very first episode of Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, I vaguely remember it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Designer Gaze, it was Black Mass. I saw that movie with my parents, and their takeaway from it, because they grew up when like Whitey Bulger was like active in Boston, in the South End, because I'm originally from Massachusetts, so like I heard about like a lot of this stuff growing up from like my parents
Once
and stuff.
were on my coast.
Yep, not anymore though.
No.
But like we came out of that movie, my parents' main takeaway were just like, they really undersold how many people he killed. Like they really kind of he killed way more people than they showed in that movie or that they even touched upon. I'm just like, really? Huh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised about that being involved with the mafia.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, I'm back. There's no longer a vacuum.
Welcome.
Hello. Welcome back.
Congratulations on No More Vacuum.
I also have food, so that's a good.
Congratulations on food.
It's my mushroom meatball.
Mushroom meatball.
You're matching the place that we are in right now with the fungal.
A little bit.
So we got a new dress.
Oh, cute.
Right? But yeah, I think, what was it? Whitey Bulger and, I think, what were they called? The fucking gang had like a specific name, and I'm trying to remember it. I can't fucking remember. God damn it. I just watched that movie like a couple weeks ago, even.
Yeah, your knowledge on it should be a lot fresher than mine, because I'm nothing to mind. Something about hats?
No, nothing about hats.
Sorry, Xandar.
I'm sure I'm gonna remember it eventually. The Winter Hill Gang, that's what it was.
That's a really bad name.
Well, you know, it was like the 70s.
They could have been a little more creative.
They were the gang from Winter Hill.
Didn't you know where they're at?
Yeah, but that's always the thing with like gangs and stuff. It's just like they know they're there, but like until they catch them in the act, they can't fucking do shit about it.
Southside Serpents, that type of deal.
Yeah. But they had gotten involved in, I want to say, fixing sports events. And the specific sporting event that they decided to get into fixing was called Highlight. Which is like, it's like that fucking sport where like people like, they like ricochet the ball off like a wall towards the other person, stuff like that.
Handball?
Something like that? I don't remember the specifics of it. But like, there was a new like commissioner for like the, kind of like general sort of like Highlight League.
Commissioner Gordon?
Down in Florida.
Sorry.
It's not fucking Batman. There was a new commissioner for the league down in Florida, that wasn't too keen on like fixing games and stuff like that. So they had him fucking killed.
All right. All right.
And that was the murder that was featured on Unsolved Mysteries, its very first episode. So
I like how quiet you went.
It's just.
It's the only commissioner I could think of.
That's fair.
Batman.
So we're getting into our conflict for this level now that we are in like the level proper. We got some origami ants, and they're all dead.
Num num.
Huh?
People
You
eat
wanna
ants.
nom nom that?
That's true.
Oh yeah. Still want to try doing something with cricket flour.
Do it.
What Nurse Witless said was, the fire whooshed in,
Have to get some.
lit her up like the guy on Cracker Night. No one knows how she survived except Alice, and she's Stoom. Remember?
She's what?
Stoom. You know, Bumby, that was a pretty good impression of Nurse Witless, actually. Like, you suck otherwise, but like, good job. Alright, so what we got going on here? Oh no! It's a samurai wasp.
I love it.
Whoop! So this is the conflict. It's samurai wasps versus origami ants. Well, I think specifically, well, are they supposed to be like ink related? I don't really remember if they're all supposed to be ink related. There's like ink versions of them. But like this guy is blocking all my attacks and I don't appreciate it.
There you go. Do you know what a honeypot ant is?
No, I do
Are
not.
those the ones with the clear backs? Like a bunch of scientists made them drink dye and they all turned rainbow colors?
B?
Yes,
okay.
what Audrey's saying.
Okay.
Xandar's the one that said it, so
Oh, okay.
I was waiting. But I looked it up because I was like, I think I vaguely remember what those are. They're fat bottom ants.
We have a mashup of Chinese and Japanese cultures. How come East Asia theme levels don't feature Koreans? I think this is supposed to specifically be a conflict between Japanese and Chinese cultures. Because, again, this was a game made by a Chinese team. So, like, that's probably the conflict that they're focusing on. Because, historically speaking, that is a thing. There's a context there. I am not even remotely qualified to discuss the context, so I won't get into too much detail, but yeah. Which isn't to say that there aren't, like, similar conflicts with other East Asian countries or anything like that, but it makes sense that this is what they would focus on. Ow.
I went to Google Images for the honeypot ant, though, by the way.
Uh-huh.
And I slightly regret it.
Do tell.
I found a lot of inflation art.
That makes sense.
Not surprised.
Of these
Not surprised
ants.
in the least.
That makes sense.
There's a lot of it. There's a
Also,
lot.
if we want to talk like not being represented in video games, ha ha ha, laughs in Filipino.
Yeah.
It's getting a little better these days, but oof.
A little better.
A
Like,
little bit,
obviously,
oof.
everyone can be represented a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, slowly seeing more.
We're getting
Certain
there.
smells are one-off. You'd never mistake burning
No, I
human
mean, you
flesh
can look
for
it up.
roasting a lamb
It's not,
chop.
like, horrible until you go to the images and go down a little bit. Then it's not so great.
I feel like you get weird fetish art from a Google search no matter what you do, though.
But
Like, you go far enough and it's just like, okay, here's a weird thing from DA. Enjoy.
Give me something to Google.
I don't know if we want to go down this rabbit hole, honestly.
I already went down it earlier today.
With what?
Be as desperate for something to Google.
Honey, I work on children's cartoons. What do you think?
You're working on an adult one, though.
Yeah, but nobody watches that one, so I'm safe.
Alright.
I watched a little bit of it. I thought it was pretty good.
I'm glad.
Oh, am I?
Designer, I'm all
There we
for
go.
more Korean representation in games.
Get more Asian rep than just Chinese and Japanese. It would be very refreshing.
100%. Like, there's so much more they could do.
Mm-hmm.
She who saves
A
a
rabbit
single
hole
soul
furry themed
saves
Second
the
Life
universe.
nightclub?
Remember,
That's quite a sentence.
A furry themed Second Life nightclub? Don't you mean a Second Life nightclub?
Yeah, that's all of Second Life.
How do
I
you
thought.
think Second Life makes their money?
You know, speaking of questionable East Asian representation, you know what always fucked me up about Overwatch?
Which part?
We're gonna be talking about Diva today.
Uh-oh.
So, you remember, like, back when Overwatch was, like, in full swing, and, like, people were trying to give the, like, lore more credit than it deserves?
Oh, no.
And people were like, you guys, Diva's been in wars. She's been in battles. She's not a child, and you're making, like, a joke of her experiences. And the entire time that I'm seeing people talking about this, just like, okay, yes, I get what you're going for. Her lore is literally that she live streams her battles.
She's a child soldier who live streams her battles. Super fucked up. But we're gonna treat it as a lighthearted joke because it's fucking Overwatch. It's
Like-
not that deep.
Like, it's wild to me, because you'd see all these people like just launching discourse about how people are treating these characters.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like, okay, admittedly, on some level, infantilization of women from Eastern Asian cultures, it's a problem. It's 100% a problem. But the main issue here is that it's not the fans primarily doing this. It's the text. And I don't care what fucking animated short they release later, it's never going to change the fact that that was treated as a bit when that game came out.
Yeah.
I don't care what kind of revisionist fucking history Activision Blizzard tries to do.
Yo, the lore doesn't make any sense no matter how you slice it or slice into it. And speaking of which, I learned that Zenyatta can cook literally last night. He's a robot. He doesn't need to. It's part of his religion where they cook food and they share it with the human folk.
Oh, that makes sense.
To promote peace. This is lore that they gleaned from the cookbook because they won't give it to anybody in a linear fashion like any other fucking video game.
And I went down this rabbit hole. I looked up whoever trademarked the name Anthropomorphic, and there was a nightclub in Second Life with a similar name. Honestly, the game and the lore are completely separate as far as I'm concerned. I mean, look at Reaper. He's in constant pain, but they kind of play it up as haha edgelord guy. So, yeah, like,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, I don't fucking give a shit what lore they try to come up with to be like, no, these characters are serious. You should take them serious. They were all, like, joke personalities from, like, day one. Like, let's be real here.
If you just lean into the whole rule of cool thing from the beginning and not think so hard about the lore, then it would have been fine. But then they're like, no, we have to legitimize it so we can maybe make a movie later with this hodgepodge of lore that we have.
The gamer...
Yeah, that and
Sorry, continue.
fans kept asking for lore.
Mm-hmm.
And that is really what started pushing lore. And it's like, here's all your fucked up lore. Enjoy it.
The gamer
Oh, no.
gremlin emote for Diva is more consistent with her character than the animated short is.
It's true.
Yeah, Gage. Designer. Good lord.
Have a good one, designer gaze.
Is she the chosen one they buy?
Our savior.
Our benefactor.
Alright, so we got some actually alive origami ants, and they're cool. I like
Hey.
them. I like their
they're
design.
cute.
Oh, they are cute.
They're very cute.
Another great example of this game having just chef's kiss art direction.
Honestly, one of my favorites it's turning out to be.
It's Alice, the magnificent, the powerful, the brave, the reckless, the rash, the crazy, the imprudent.
I don't know if I appreciate some of those qualifiers,
That
but
was a lot
thank
of
you.
words.
He just kept going.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those felt more like insults. But, you know, whatever. Let's put this here and go see what that opened up. It didn't really open anything up. It lowered this thing. I believe Ruby suffered that similar problem. Oh, for sure, but that is...
But it stays in the upstairs
Ruby has
hall and
many more
only
problems
until
than that.
12.
That's more of an issue with, like, the change in hands with regards to writing.
He knows things.
Yeah.
He even
Yeah,
thinks
unfortunately,
things.
when Monty passed away, and while they had good intentions, possibly, didn't go well.
It turned into a whole completely different thing from what it started out.
Mm-hmm.
It should be, like, acknowledged, though, that some of those problems did start with Monty.
They did.
Like, I think, like, I don't want to be, like, I'm not, like, necessarily, like, an apologist or anything like that. I haven't watched Ruby past, like, season 4. I want to watch more of it, but, like, I haven't seen any more of it from that point.
No, that's fair.
But, like, I feel like it's putting too much blame to be like, oh yeah, all of the problems started with this. Just like, no, like, from what we've come to understand, there were a lot of moments in, like, early Ruby where just, like, things were just switched around based on whatever, like, Monty thought was, like, cool at the time, which I don't want to discredit that as, like, a form of writing. Fucking do whatever you want to do, but, like, at the same time, it's like...
Strength will confirm your worthiness, or declare your
Like,
defeat.
he did start it, but the change of hands made it worse.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got another sliding puzzle that we have to find blocks for. Also, that guy's voice was really loud. Like, what the fuck?
Sometimes audio mixing go brrrr.
Anyways, I found out recently that they brought back, like, one of my favorite characters from the early season, so I'm just like, maybe I should watch Ruby again.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe it'll be good again? Who knows?
Again
is a strong word.
Really got into it.
I was really into the trailers, and then when the actual show came out, I was like, oh no, this feels like Cartoon Network is trying to do anime vibes again, and I couldn't stomach it.
Fair.
Like, the character designs are really cool, and I like a lot of the concepts that they introduce, but just watching it on its own, I'm just like, meh.
Fair. Let's talk about something else.
The girls are cringe! I have no fucking leg to stand on because I'm super excited about fucking Fire Emblem, so it's fine.
Embles.
I need more information.
Frownable.
No.
Need to see who else is playable in this stupid Fremble game.
Hopefully, a lot of people.
They've taken them all away.
They left us Hubert.
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 Fucking Batman if he didn't work out, Hubert.
Okay, we have a certain number of moves to do this. So, let's see.
Okay.
Houmst. Tay fuck. Okay, I see this. Hold on. Let me just... boop, boop, and then move this here, move that there, move this here. Bazinga.
Yay!
You can save
The
us.
dingus.
I'll open the path.
Zimbabwe.
Oh, you did the slide puzzle. You can save us.
No one has ever mastered the slide puzzle. Everyone just gets really fed up with it. I can't say I blame
My
them.
brain?
Huh?
Is this the inside of my brain that we're going through right now? Anytime I'm faced with a slide puzzle, I brute force it. There's no brain cells firing
She imagines
at
odd
any
things,
point.
and she
Man,
has a
that
hero.
Zelda part where you had a
An desire
slidey
to help
puzzle.
others, being unable to help herself,
Yeah, remember when I
and a
started
compulsion
crying?
To make the world right.
Yeah.
She's trying to unlock the true meaning of her life, and she doesn't know who has the key.
Remember Zelda?
I remember
Yeah,
Zelda.
and I couldn't like explain to you how to do it because you had already done something completely different.
So we got a
I just
few.
went fucking ham.
We've seen a couple of these like porcelain statues around.
Yee.
They're pretty neat. They're gonna undergo a fun transformation a little bit later in the level.
Awesome.
That I like. I kind of like it aesthetically. The
Right
change
now.
that goes into them.
I'm admiring how they've rendered the jade in this.
Ooh.
This looks very satisfying.
It's got a very nice texture to everything. Yeah. Hold on, sir. I'll be right there. Just give me a second. I'm dealing with all this. Okay, guys. Should I get schnitzel or katsu? I have no horse in this race.
Katsu.
The wicked
But
wasps
that's
lay
always my
siege
choice.
upon us and control the peaks to east and west. You
My-
must defeat
My
them
only
to
thing
reach
against
Caterpillar's
schnitzel
retreat.
is that it usually comes with a
suppose I
sauce
must
that
go
I
to the
don't
mountain
like.
top, as it won't come
Every
to
time
me.
I try to go for like
We
a
have
sauce
faith
that I can
Caterpillar,
I
the
can
strange
do, and I always get a
wondrous,
weird one
helps
instead.
those in need. One day we'll have proof. Purity of heart
So that's
is to
my-
will one
that's my
thing. To approach his
bias
sacred eyrie,
versus
you must
schnitzels.
confront the
You
Otherwise
got a
seven
it's
shines.
chowder?
You
Like
prevent
the
our
show
access to his power.
or
I'll open the entrance to the sacred caves where
soup.
your journey
I would say that since it's capitalized, it's probably the show.
what did that have to do with the show?
Was there a character named Schnitzel? Probably.
I would imagine. I've never seen the show.
I've seen like 3 episodes.
I've seen clips.
Clips. So we're in for a fun gameplay change.
Ooh. Oh shit. Oh fuck. This looks really cool, actually.
Alice can move, jump, shrink, and use her float as normal. Move carefully to avoid the hazards. We don't have an attack button. Oh,
Depiction of domestic harmony and order. The fruitful landscape encouraged industry, tolerance, and cooperation. Loving families flourished, happy children, dear friends, grateful for their well-being, lived for generations, secure, active, and free. But a sudden onslaught of alien attacks broke their fragile bodies and nearly crushed their generous spirits.
so yeah, we got this. We have a few of these little 2D side-scrolling segments, which are really neat. I like them.
Cute.
We can't attack during these. It's purely just platforming and not doing that.
That's just demonstrating the features of the platforming segment. That's all.
Of course. I fucked it up on
Totally
purpose.
meant to do that. Exactly.
What are the hitboxes? Big. Whoop. You know, this would be the perfect levels for some weird bug facts.
Do we have any weird bug facts?
What about wasps?
I guess I should go look up. Okay. I was gonna say wasps, and you read my mind.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like wasps are gonna have some weird fucking shit. A lot of those, like, hive insects tend to.
Yeah. What I know about wasps off the top of my head is that they infested the eaves of my house for a couple summers in a row, which was absolutely awful. They got indoors at one point, which was terrifying. It chewed through the fucking ceiling. Don't like it.
Don't like that.
Don't like them being in my living room just fucking lurking.
Please get out of my house.
Bees and ants have evolved from wasps.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
If bees evolved from wasps, how are there still wasps? Checkmate, atheists.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
No, that was good. That was very good.
Here's a peach. Butt joke. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Okay. Alright.
You sound so exasperated after that.
My brain didn't understand that one.
Something creationism.
Cuckoo wasps are kleptoparasites, meaning they lay eggs in other nests of wasps.
Oh, hence the cuckoo.
That's rude.
They are really pretty wasps.
Are they?
They're emerald colored. They're also known as emerald wasps. So they're like very shiny green body with like a red purpley butt.
Aw. I remember seeing a species of wasp. So I actually have a wasp character in Morphkind.
Fuck yeah.
She's not a major character, but she's connected to the backstory of a few major characters. And originally, I just had her as, like, you know, just kind of a standard yellow jacket. But then I remember seeing a particular kind of wasp that I was just like, wait, this looks dope as fuck. I want this one. I'm trying to remember what kind of wasp it was. Hold on. I have, like, a whole character list written up to keep track of, like, all the characters of Morphkind, their species, and everything.
That's smart.
Because I created Morphkind. I had a problem, like, just kind of over my kind of, like, career of writing, where, like, I would constantly come up with, like, huge casts of characters. And when I initially created Morphkind, I'm just like, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to keep, like, a much smaller cast of characters, just, like, these core, like, 5, 6, or 7 or so. And then I didn't do that.
That's a mood, though.
So let me see here. What did I end up making her? I named her Hazel. She is a warrior wasp.
Warrior wasp.
What's a warrior wasp look like?
I remember, like, the specific picture that, like, made me kind of come around on it. The way that the light hit it, it was like this sort of, like, chrome steel look. I was just like, that's dope as fuck.
The wasp is one of the largest species that, like, the one you based your character off.
Mm-hmm.
Is one of the larger species of paper wasps. Exhibits multiple morphological adaptations as a result of this.
Oh, interesting.
Exhibits a darkish or dark blue color and has a metallic-like appearances.
Hell yeah.
Their wings are also quite large.
Cheshire has some stuff for us real quick.
Only the foolish believe suffering is just wages for being different.
You tell him, Cheshire.
Thanks, Cheshire.
So we've got this thing, which I'm assuming these are characters for like fire or burning or something like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Which is clever. I like that. That's a neat idea. Oh shit.
Oh. Oh, he hated that.
He wasn't a fan. He's just like, that was my favorite pot! Oh no!
Bow and arrow versus nade launcher.
Oh, Audrey might know this. Does anyone remember a 3D
Oh,
kids
what?
show called Insectors?
No, but now I'm thinking about Beast Wars.
With Waspinator?
Yes, with Waspinator.
I remember really liking
Waspinator.
Waspinator.
So
Looking
it sounds
back on
like
it-
warrior. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Mine
Sounds
wasn't
like
important.
warrior wasps have multiple queens.
Ooh.
When the
Fuck
number
yeah.
of queens becomes low within a colony, they will single for new females for them to try to become queens and repopulate the nest with queens. As evidence of this, it has been found that in most swarming colonies, the populations of queens is bimodal. With respect to age, some queens are very old while others are very young. MILF moth. Wasp. MILF. MILF wasp, not a moth.
Thank you, B.
You're welcome.
I've seen plenty of MILF moths.
Same.
That's a pretty common piece of art I've noticed.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, there you go. There's that.
Thank you.
Many of the solitary wasps also lay eggs on or in other insects,
Oh, fun.
and often provision their own nest with such host. Unlike true parasites, though, these wasp larvae eventually kill the host.
Fun.
Solitary wasp, parasitize almost every pest insect, making wasp viable.
Parasitizes?
Something like that.
Parasitize?
They just added eyes to the end of a word and made it a verb.
Basically,
You just
yeah.
Make up fucking words.
Yes.
I mean, how do you think we got most words, to be fair?
A
Some
word is fake.
asshole a million years ago.
God damn it, Shakespeare. I'm not noticing a lot of, like, ruin characters down here. Not a whole lot of goopy boys. Mostly just the wasps.
Goop goop.
Goop goop.
Goop, 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 goop.
I always forget that there's a type of wasp that kills tarantulas. Makes me sad.
Rip to the ranchos.
Poor ranchos.
Yeah!
Tarantula hawk wasps.
Yeah!
Same brain, same brain.
We're really hive minding tonight.
It's kind of impressive,
Seems
actually.
appropriate.
Ah. Okay, so do you remember in the early levels there were like the bolterflies that came out of the nests and everything?
Yes.
We've got a new version of those enemies specific to this level.
Okay.
They're samurai ink wasps. They're little guys. And these stones are like their hives. They print this character that I can only imagine what it stands for. I'm sure it's relevant. Oh. Ah. Stop it. I gotta just... Boop. There we go.
Boop.
Boop. I feel like most wasp species would be... I would think they're really cool if I wasn't super fucking terrified of them.
That's fair. I have learned that female wasps are born from fertilized eggs, while males just come from an unfertilized egg.
Huh.
Yeah. If a
Interesting.
female wishes to produce a male egg, she simply lays the egg without fertilizing it.
I feel like there's some sort of like joke I should make here, just like completely just dunking on male wasps, but I can't think of anything. I don't want to do a Radcliffe room right now. I want to continue the level.
That's really efficient, though, if you think about it, like from a need to have a million of you standpoint.
A solitary female wasp of this certain variety avoids mating with its brothers through kin recognition, so it knows what its brothers are.
Well, that's good. Wasps said no incest. Stop it. It's gross.
That wasp is smarter than Core and Fire Emblem.
God! We got a slide.
Uh-oh.
Yay, we're sinking further into madness. That's what this represents.
Yay.
I don't know if I've actually said it outright yet, but yeah. That's why every time
Gotta
we
get
go...
worse before it gets better.
That's why every time we go down a slide, things seem to just take a bit of a dive in terms of like how well things are going. Woo, 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 woo.
Venom, sometimes wasps are just smarter than humans.
I can't read chat right now. I'm too busy doing this Mario 64 slide.
It's sad the hellbeasts that are wasps have more brains than most humans in terms of incest.
Woof.
That is what Venom said.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh shit. Fuck. Ouch.
Oh.
I got a
Now
little
it's getting
singed.
a little too much like Mario 64. Just fucking fly off the side.
I would rather not. Grab those. Ooh, we got a long way to float. Oh no!
Oh no!
What a bad timing.
Oh no!
Okay. I don't know what just happened.
Did that kill you?
No, it seems like it paused the game.
Oh my
Won't know
god.
for sure until we restart it. 1 second. I gotta plug my fucking
Terrifying.
controller in.
Scary.
Hold on. Let's see what happens. All right, everybody, reach your hands to the sky to lend me your power.
I hope you fall.
Wow, thanks.
What? No!
You're welcome.
Honey.
Nailed it.
That was so rude.
I'm a rude dude, man.
What the hell? I plugged
Your
the controller in.
It's just maybe dead.
I plugged it in. It's connected to
It
the
wants to
Xbox.
be dead.
By a wire.
Stop cursing the stream. Stop it.
Hi, Ragnarok. How
What,
are you?
me? I'm not doing anything.
Raggy has arrived.
Hi, Raggy.
I have to hold on. I have to pet my cat.
Sun
A
boy.
beautiful little boy.
Boy, son, sun
Little
boy.
Raggy.
Hello. How are you?
Oh.
I give you little kisses. I'm getting your fur in my mouth. Peh.
Oh.
Peh, 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 peh. Oh God. I'm actually getting this fur in my mouth.
Uh-oh.
Peh.
See, I got dogs down here right now, but if I disturb them, they'll get mad at me.
Your dogs are rude to you.
They're old, okay?
Right.
It's a senior home over here.
Raggy just disturbs me. He's just like, are you doing something? Not anymore.
Father!
Hello, father. I would like affection. Please, give me treats.
Put stream on hold.
It's time for boy. Who's a little guy? Who's a little guy? Who's a needy little guy? Who's interrupting the stream? It's you. Please don't turn on the Wii U.
Stream now.
Can I get some Pognaroks in chat? Most of you should have a sub now. You can just use it. Thank you, Audrey.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Zandahar.
Raggy wants to play Splatoon 1 and go through the story mode.
I think I have Splatoon 1.
Hint, hint. Hint, hint.
What are you hinting at?
That you should play Splatoon 1.
Why me specifically? What? That's y'all's thing.
Yeah, what?
Because I'm trying to share this wonderful time with you.
I appreciate that. I'm not gonna do it though.
Splatoon 1. Damn it.
So we got a little peek at where we're heading. We are going up to that thing up there, that big ol' hookah pipe. Can I hit that guy from here? Let's find out. The answer is no. Damn, he's blocking all my shots. Okay, hold on, I'm coming over.
Rude.
Whoop! Ow!
Don't worry, I'll come to you.
And now you're dead. What did we learn? Good exchange.
Do you have a good talk with them?
I did. Very constructive.
Really start a dialogue.
I started a dialogue with my hobby horse.
Happy horse.
Hans.
Hanse.
On stick.
What?
On stick.
On stick.
Okay.
Do you have a problem with that, Gage?
I'm a furry. I probably don't.
Okay.
Ba 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 ba.
If anyone in this call is going to have the least amount of problem with that, it's probably going to end up being me. Boop. Oh, this guy doesn't stand a fucking chance.
Get his ass.
Ass gotten. Fuck that guy.
There's gotta be a mod for Elden Ring, right? Where you defeat someone, it says ass gotten.
Probably. I'm sure that there's all sorts of mods like that for like all of the fucking like Souls-likes out there. Souls-likes? Soulsborne games, I should say. Because they're not Souls-likes, they're the Souls games.
They really are. I wish I wasn't dog shit at those games.
Me too.
I'll play Bloodborne.
I just want to play Elden Ring.
It seems pretty cool. Wish I could play it.
Yeah. That's the mood.
Mm-hmm.
Zandahar, no!
No!
Your hubris.
Having too much fun.
The thing about the Soulsborne games is that I own all of them. Well, almost all of them. I don't have any form of Demon Souls. But it's just like, I'm not good at any of them. And I really wish I was.
Kingsfield games too.
Huh?
You gotta go back and get the Kingsfield games too.
I have
even further.
I have fucking Metal Wolf Chaos. Is that enough?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll accept it.
Thank
That is a fucking videos game.
That is the video game of all time.
That's the video game of all video games.
I gotta play more of that game.
It's so fucking weird.
It's so weird, but I love it. I haven't even gotten to the part where they talk about the vice president selling kidnapped citizens into white slavery.
Again, the video game of all video games.
And I want to point out that the way that I describe that is exactly how the game describes it. I am not exaggerating in any sense.
Yeah, no, that's kind of how the whole thing is written, huh?
Yep.
It's like the most stilted English you can imagine.
It's great.
First,
I love
the
it.
library caught fire, and it spread disastrously when the gas line exploded.
Okay, time to learn more about the fire and see if perhaps it might have been our fault.
It's okay, Alice. I also contemplate arson when I am upset.
Dinah saved my life. I survived because she showed me how to escape. I didn't leave the lamp in the library, and Dinah didn't knock it over. The lamp and Dinah were upstairs when I went to bed. Dinah was in the room with me when the fire started.
What a twist! Instead of
Dun-dun-dun.
finding out ways that we may have been responsible, not only have we realized, wait, we weren't responsible, but neither was the cat. Which is weird, because the opening cutscene for the first game very clearly showed the cat doing it.
Oh, fuck.
Are we being literally gaslit? Sorry.
You know what? You saw an opportunity, you went for it, and I can respect that. But actually, yes. Like, in the pun sense, yes, but also in the actual, like, meaning of that term, yeah, that's actually what's happening within the context of the game. And we will get into more of that as we continue through our adventures.
I was
in
just
Wonderland.
shaking my head at you, Audrey.
You liked it.
No.
Okay.
I thought it was funny.
Thanks.
Ow. Oh, I'm low on... Hold on, let me... Stop that. I was really hoping to see the monk ants fight. They're not those kinds of monks, unfortunately.
Oh, great caterpillar, why have you abandoned us? The door ahead is sealed. Only by playing the correct sequence of bells can it be opened.
Rhythm game time?
A dubious honor, I suspect.
Rhythm game time.
Quick, play the Futurama theme on the bells.
So I want to address a couple things that I have here on Discord. For one, B?
Hi.
B?
Hi, that's just been sitting there for like an hour.
B?
Hi. Hi.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Also, new Stego.
Yeah. Dinosaur.
That's cool.
Hey, dinosaur.
I like
New
it.
dinosaur just dropped?
New dino just
Yeah.
dropped.
A new dino did just drop.
I like the announcement graphic for it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This fucking challenger approaching.
I don't think this would let me play the Futurama theme on these bells even if I wanted to. I feel like if I figured it out and then even tried, like, it would just be like, oh, you failed. Also, hello, Scarlet
You pressed the
Die.
wrong button.
Help our brothers.
Hello, Scarlet Die. Welcome to the Shark Stream. It's not quite Downpour.
Hello.
Downpour wasn't a rhythm game.
What if
Can
it
you
was?
imagine?
I feel like people would like it more.
Music soothes the savage in us, Alice. Practice. The piano's for more than holding down the carpet.
But it is for that too.
Mainly for that.
This carpet is just completely temperamental, just flies up with the slightest provocation. If we didn't have the piano there to limit its strength, it would kill us all.
The carpet started the fire.
Oh no! Okay, we got some fucking shit in here. I kind of want
He's
to...
got a war banner. He's serious.
I kind of want to, like... Oh, jeez. I want to let the Daimyo Wasp, well, nope, never mind. I guess I'm not going to let him survive. He dies tonight.
Nope.
Oh, no, he's going to get to survive a little bit. I want to show off some of his attacks, because some of his attacks are actually pretty cool. Oh! But also, I need to fucking kill the things that are spawning these, so hold on. Fuck this thing. Fuck this thing. Ow! Shit. Oh. Excuse me, sir. Ow. Ow! Rude. I'm trying to do things here, sir. Alright, I'm just gonna... We saw his cool attack. That's all he's got.
Smack the bug.
We no longer have use for him.
He has been eliminated. What is still hanging around here that nothing is happening? Hold on. Hello? Oh! Hello, sir. Fuck you. Oh, hold on. I gotta get a little closer. There we go. I like these trees, how they're like based off like the design of the vases. Vases? Pottery? Boing. We couldn't afford staples for the carpet, so our piano and sofa hold it down, much like how our roof holds our walls in place because no nails. This house's mortal enemy is a stiff breeze. Oh, also, we filled the room that our fireplace is in with just stuff that just lights up really quickly. Honestly, it's a fucking miracle that nothing happened up to this point.
I mean, that's like every home back then.
Nobody had any fucking sense of self-preservation.
No.
Woohoo! Oh shit. Ow, ow. Better than the alternative. Okay, let's just... Whoa. Oh. Nudge it a little bit. Nudge it a little bit. Just a little. There we go. We're good. It's fine. Everything's fine. I like these blocks. They're like, hey! How's it going?
None of these slides would be fun to go down and address.
Yeah, probably not. Just ends up getting like all bunched up. Or just like flies upward and you can't see anything anymore.
Bare fucking ass.
She's gotta put those like little bicycle shorts on.
I mean, she probably has like fancy, fluffy bloomer deals.
Probably.
Fancy fluffy bloomer deals.
Yeah. Panties. Bloomers.
Bawoomo. Bulmas.
That one took me a second, but I got it.
You're welcome. Why is this character named after undergarments? Don't think about it.
I wouldn't trust the leggings that she has on in that time at the same time.
They seem to be just be stalkers.
Snag and rip.
I wasn't looking up her skirt. I was looking at the leggings. I didn't
see how far up they go.
For God's sake.
They could be thigh highs.
I should get a pair of thigh highs.
I have no fucking... Do it, yes. I have no leg to stand on because like I'm pretty sure like a good third of the Capel streams is me trying to look up skirts and be like, this is some nice detailing.
God.
Or like anytime we log into Genshin and we get a new character, first thing I do is fucking flip out because oh my god, roll the character. Second thing I do, look up the skirt and be like, nice.
Skirt or no skirt. A lot of them don't have skirts.
Yo, when we got Shenhua and we're just like circling the camera around here because we were like, yo, bodysuit, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Auntie is good.
We're appreciating.
We were appreciating.
Looking respectfully.
A little less.
Looking slightly respectfully.
There you
Slightly.
go. No shame in checking out the goods.
They worked hard on that character model, you know.
You gotta look at it before it gets nerfed.
You have to appreciate it.
Appreciate the modeling before they inevitably make the entire body smaller. Rip in peace, Rosaria.
I don't know. I have like barely any context for anything that any of y'all are talking about. However, I did spend a chunk of this stream's like pre-stream talking about Final Fantasy XIV, so I feel like I owe it to y'all.
We've balanced it out. Let me try and get... Let me get a... Victoire.
I like that these baby doll gloops are like jellyfish when they float.
Mm-hmm. It's fun. Oh, so one thing that like I want to discuss real quick is you know what I really like is I really like when I hear about people watching my VODs. It makes me feel really good. Like
good VOD.
Andrew was watching a VOD of yours.
Yeah, that's the thing that sort of like prompted me to think about it recently. I just fucked up that jump. Wait! I saved it.
No. Yeah.
But also it might still be fucked up. Nope, it's fine. It's better even. Maybe? Can I get on that? But that was what prompted me to start thinking about it, because like it's really nice to hear that like people are watching like my previous streams and enjoying them and everything. I remember I'm gonna slightly dip my toe back into Final Fantasy XIV talk here for just a second, but in exchange y'all can talk about Genshin a little bit more in just a bit. So I remember I used to hang out in the Discord chat of an artist that I follow before they nuked the whole thing because it was causing them a lot of undue stress, which, like, you know, understandable entirely.
That's fair.
And I remember somebody was talking about how they were watching a playthrough of the Manderville questline from Final Fantasy XIV and how much they were enjoying it, because the thing about the Manderville questline is, like, that is where the Final Fantasy XIV animation team really gets to, like, see how far they can push the facial animation technology. Because they have characters just make the goofiest fucking faces. And, like, they posted screenshots of what they were watching, and I used to use a picture of a crocodile to block out the in-game chat, because that's something that you're supposed to do when you stream Final Fantasy XIV. It's just like common courtesy. You just block the in-game chat because sometimes people say weird things in chat, and you don't want to like anyone like tracking anybody down and like harassing them for maybe saying something like weird or shit in the chat. But this person was posting screenshots, and I could see at the very edge of like the left side of the screenshot was like the edge of that crocodile image that I use. I'm just like, they're watching my VOD. I'm just like, that made me feel really good.
That is a good feel.
Just like, yes, serotonin.
Good as hell.
So if you ever go back and watch any of my VODs for any reason, please tell me so that I can feel really good about it. I got some...
Give serotonin.
Got some goop coming out of this tree? I think this is a tree. It looks tree-like. It's kind of giving me some Red Queen vibes. Hildebrand animations are amazing. They are, honestly. Oh, hey, man. How's it going?
A bridge will complete the path, but this substance has blocked the way. Can you help us to remove it?
I believe I've got the proper tool.
He really
At
hit...
the top of the
Oh,
mountain,
hold on.
you will find the entrance to the next sacred cave.
Cool. He really hit the B in bridge hard. A bridge.
Bridge.
Bridge. Oh, big boy. I want to get the little guys first so that I can get them out. Where's the other one? Oh, there he is. The surprise boy. Ow. Sometimes I like that there's not even like a knockdown animation. It's just like, she's on the floor now.
You know. Sometimes that's where you have to be.
The fucking cloud disperses and she's just in like the Family Guy death pose.
We are saved, our benefactor.
You're free, my friends.
Yeah. They're my buddies. The sleeper in the mountains sounds like an eldritch horror shit.
It does.
And
Pretty good.
And I think that's just because, like, I think Cthulhu is referred to as the sleeper of Relaye. Relaye? I never know how to pronounce that. I keep hearing it pronounced different ways. Like in that children's animated Howard Lovecraft movie series.
Oh god.
We should watch that sometime. It's fun to fucking make fun of, honestly. Because it's just like, why are you making a kid's movie about H.P. Lovecraft shit?
To test their powers.
I don't think it's to test their powers, because I remember going through the credits on that, and like, half the people involved in that movie are related to each other, so it's definitely for other reasons. What's the word for that?
Nepotism?
Nepotism, thank you. I think these guys just spawn endlessly, I'm pretty sure, so I think I just need to...
Why did that go twice?
Whoop. Let's get over here real quick.
I had to go through a bunch of people who were like overreacting and posting doctored screenshots, but here's an actual thing I was talking about.
Oh, that's
with
tragic.
The Genshin character, right?
That is tragic. My condolences.
If they do that to Shenhua, I'll be very sad.
I will pray for
Always
you.
A possibility.
Yeah.
I will pray for you and for your good fortune.
That's why you just draw your own and make the boobs bigger.
time-honored artist tradition.
I fucking do it myself.
Natalie's a fanfic writer. She's well versed in that mentality. The fucking I'll do it myself then.
Just get that cross stitched on a pillow.
It's probably more like what's popular these days. Cthulhu, make a kids movie out of it. Now, to be fair, hold on.
The unpleasant from your mind, Alice. Reject the painful as you would the repulsive and depraved. Forgetting is an art.
Okay. It's a weird thing for a therapist to say, but you know what? All right. So those movies are actually based on a series of graphic novels called Howard Lovecraft and the Three Kingdoms.
That sounds like that should be a VeggieTales movie.
I was gonna make a Warriors joke, but it would have just been for me.
You can go for it anyway.
Ha ha ha, Three Kingdoms, I didn't know they made a fucking Lovecraft. No, it's bad, it's bad.
There was an attempt.
I take it back. I take it back.
You tried, that's what's important.
I tried.
Congratulations.
Warriors is in the cat thing? No, different warriors.
As in Dynasty Warriors, because Three Kingdoms.
More like
that's
Dynasty.
Da 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 da.
That wasn't. I don't think there was any. It was bad. It was a bad joke I made. Don't laugh.
Okay.
The grateful most
I will be leaving again.
Okay.
Thank you for the stream.
I understand.
Good night.
Have a good one.
Good night. Love you, Gage.
Love you too.
Freedom is so precious to some that they pay for it with their lives.
All right. Fans. Very pretty fans. Very nice designs.
They are very pretty fans.
I spy with my little eye this guy. Long range. I'm not going to bother going over there. Because we've been going for 2.5 hours now, and I don't remember how much of this level is left.
Probably a lot more than we all think.
Probably.
That's how that goes.
Long range snoot breathing.
Ah! Leveled up. My mom!
What a surprise that is.
I'll be right back. There's cookies upstairs.
Oh, fuck.
Cookie.
Get me a cookie.
Share.
I'll bring some back for everybody.
Thanks.
Thank you. Alright, why the fuck? Grumble, grumble. Sometimes a bitch just needs to make sounds, and I'm the bitch in this scenario.
Fair. Fair.
Thank you.
I think we all make sounds every now and then.
Sometimes you just gotta make sounds. It's self-care.
It is self-care.
Probably. Oh, Cheshire's got some information for us. Spinny Fire Boys.
Observe, learn, and react.
Thanks, Cheshire. Cafrouche. La cafrouche.
Did I I miss anything?
Cheshire said a thing.
It wasn't exciting.
Meow, 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 said Cheshire.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, he did a mic check.
Part of me kind of wishes that this version of the Cheshire Cat would just out of nowhere just be like meow 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 meow. Like not even like a cat voice, like his normal voice, just saying meow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a radula room here. I don't want to do a radula room. I'm just gonna grab this memory. Zoop.
Fire, Alice! Fire!
Save yourself! Wake up, Lizzie! Lizzie! Open the door!
The key, Lizzie! Unlock the door! You'll burn!
Ooh. So if I remember right, the way that it's always been depicted is that Alice's parents died locked in their room, or stuck in their room where Alice escaped out the window, but that seems to indicate that they got out of their room, weren't able to get into Alice's room, so she just still escaped through her window, but they tried to get Lizzie's door open, but Lizzie's door was locked.
What's up with that?
Well, we're gonna find out. It's not gonna be anything good, I can tell you that for free.
I thought those wasps were not hummingbirds. Oh, what the fuck are they called?
You'll get there.
They look like little flying lobsters. What the fuck are they called?
Little flying lobsters?
I can't remember if they're a bird or an insect now.
What are you talking about?
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
I'm very curious.
Oh, it's a moth.
Okay.
Flying lobster.
Yeah, technically, yes. It is a hummingbird moth or flying lobster.
Really?
Bullshit,
Yes.
let me see that.
Hold on. I forgot what the fuck it was called.
That
It
sounds
looks
like
a
you're
lobster.
directly bullshitting me.
Oh, here's a good picture because you can see it's like backside.
Sounds like bullshit, but I believe it.
Okay, it does have a little lobster butt.
It
That's
does. It's
That's
a
pretty
lobster bug. And
That
it's
does
a
make
moth.
it very, very cute.
And even your first thing that you almost said wasn't entirely too far off, because you said you were
No,
about to
that's
say
like-
hummingbirds.
I know.
So like
I
you
was
were
kind of think the hummingbird
close.
beak in their tongue, but I was
Mhm.
like, they have a lobster butt.
Shit.
Though. So I was correct on all points.
That is the weirdest fucking thing I've seen all day.
They're fucking adorable. I see them every so often, but it's like super rare.
If crustaceans fly, I'm bringing a shotgun loaded with butter. A lot of butter talk on this stream.
They fly and move just like hummingbirds. Like them, they can remain suspended in the air in front of a flower while they unfurl their long tongues and insert them into flowers to sip their nectars.
A proboscis.
Yeah. They even emit an audible hum like hummingbirds.
Huh.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the first time I saw it, I thought it was a hummingbird, but I saw its butt and I went, that's a lobster.
But then it wasn't a
Ouch.
lobster, it was a moth.
It was a moth.
Juked twice.
They're very, very tiny.
Fuck.
I think they would be less cute if they were huge, so I'm fine with that.
Like, kind of almost a little bigger than a hummingbee.
You're just getting
Now
all
you're
sorts of things mixed up tonight.
It's fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender out here just making up animals.
Go lie down. Lie down.
B, I appreciate you.
God.
Oh, thank Thanks.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
Yay!
Oh, golly.
I found a YouTube video of it called Strange Bug Bird.
Bug bird.
Nope, Strange Bird Bug.
Bird
rather.
bug? Bug bird?
Budberg.
The distinction is important.
Bird bug. Strange bug. Nope. Strange bird bug.
You'll get
I
there.
cannot for the life of me. But it's a really boring video.
Unfortunate. Okay, more 2D platforming time.
The belligerents, without true cause or purpose, abused and murdered their pacific victims, whom they hated.
They can also be called bee-hawk
The invaders
moths.
corrupted the vivid world. The assaulted could not comprehend the merciless brutality. Still,
Was this
they stayed
insect
on,
just made for
trying
you?
to placate their oppressors and recover their past. The cruel interlopers attacked at
Oh, I
intervals
love it.
instead of killing them all at once.
I love these
The
things.
wretched
Every so
survivors
often I
suffering
remember about it.
here. Is there a worse fate?
So we're probably not getting to the next dungeon in Persona tomorrow. But the whole jumping into paintings thing, I was just like, oh, we're gonna do that too. Oh,
Super Mario 64!
holy shit.
Whoop. Whoa.
I just thought that was a fun little coinky dinky.
That is fun. I am excited for more Persona 5.
Yay.
Xanderheart, I am just mini animals. I am never one animal. That's why I relate to the goop.
That's why I relate to Goop. Quote B, 2022.
I'm goopy. I'm just
What
an
are we
alien.
if not just the results of the primordial ooze?
I'm an oozy alien.
Return to ooze.
The way that you said that made me slightly uncomfortable.
Who's mine or Audrey's?
Yours.
What, you don't like me saying I'm an oozy alien?
I'm not even sure Audrey's sure about it based on that reaction.
I can see where you're coming from.
I'm an oozy alien.
God.
The thing about the Capels is that they can shapeshift. So they can be whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Are you
easier
looking
that
at the
way.
right moth, Scarlet? Because hawk moth is kind of different than a hummingbird hawk moth.
The hummingbird part is very important.
Yeah, you kind of need the hummingbird part.
Fuck.
I really just put in hummingbird bug and I got what I wanted, so...
Pro Google strats.
Gonna turn into one of those people that says like, "Oh, I'm good at Google. I got a black belt in Google Foo." It's just like, stop that.
Google foo.
Pull that chain. Want that peach.
Nom nom.
Delicious peach.
Peaches are delicious.
Are they immortality peaches? Are we the fucking Monkey King?
Wouldn't surprise me if that's partially the reference. Who knows?
Are we gonna get squished by a mountain at the end of the level?
I sure hope not. We are going to get an incredibly well-animated Lego cartoon show. once we're all done.
Let go.
You don't haven't you seen the Lego Monkey King show?
The only Lego show that I'm even like halfway familiar with is Ninjago because I worked at the place that produced it.
I've been seeing like clips from the Monkey King show and it looks incredible. It's like it's 2D animated, like it's not one of the 3D animated ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be why I'm not familiar with it.
But like it looks
Starlet, it's
great.
a bug. It's a nice little moth.
I remember a couple months back, me and Natalie saw a Luna moth hanging out on the wall outside our apartment. And
is that the one you took pictures of?
Yeah. And it sat there for a while, just kind of hanging out. And Natalie was worried about it because she was worried about it like drying out and like dying right there. And then eventually one day we went out there and we looked and it wasn't in its spot anymore because it had flown across the way and gotten stuck immediately in a spider's web.
No!
And it's...
I mean, that's moths for you.
It's still there, too.
No!
That web doesn't have a bug to it anymore.
That's so upsetting!
And it's like all like... It looks like it's made of paper now. Like it's all like ghostly white.
Oh, well, the spider might still live there. It just got all its juices sucked out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not proud of this. I have bathroom spiders. And they'll just leave their fucking leftovers out for weeks because it'll be in like some spot that I can't dust easily.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have to like move all my fucking furniture.
Right.
The spider goes sucky sucky. And that's it.
If Spider could give the suck somewhere besides my bathroom, if Spider could like fucking live outside like it's supposed to and not.
No, the
like,
spider wants to do a suck inside.
It's in my fucking door jam and I hate it. I can't get it out of there.
Sucky sucky.
This is making me less uncomfortable than the goop line from earlier.
Gonna keep continuing. Keep continuing talking about the fucking suck spider in my wall then.
Yes, go for it.
I was gonna start going on about being a goopy alien again.
Stop.
Spider that watches you pee and eats while you're doing it.
What?
That spider has a weird fetish.
You made it weirder.
Yeah, thanks, honey.
You're welcome.
You got a talent for that.
No, I don't know what else you expect from me.
The spider does not pay rent, by the way. I mean, I would assume it would pay rent by like killing other insects in the bathroom. But so far I don't know. It lives on the floor, so I don't see it killing stuff very often.
Its rent is its show.
Ah, I see how it goes.
God.
Makes
it's what?
Sense, really.
It's
At
show
least now
because
it
it's
does.
sucking off other things.
Wow.
You get to watch
Wow.
it.
Wow. Wow.
And see its leftovers.
Audrey is leaving.
As a mess on your floor. Anyways, I'm a horrible person. You're welcome.
Audrey, please come back.
Gage doesn't want to be stuck with me.
Don't say that.
I'm trying to explain to my spider roommate how you're disrespecting it.
I hope you actually went and talked to your spider roommate.
I did. I went in there. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, but you're being slandered right now.
You're being besmirched.
Oh God. Oh.
Anyway,
that
this one's
spider's
a
gonna make
polite
an
spider.
OnlyFans soon.
No, that spider though, it's pretty chill. It doesn't go into my shower.
The other
that's
one
where the
wants to put on a very personal show for you.
That's where all the fucking huge ones end up somehow.
They like the moist. The warm moist that your shower makes.
Yeah, but I'm like half blind, right? So like I am already in the fucking shower by the time I see the spider. I'm just like, fuck.
Scarlet, I'm sorry. Kind of, but not really at all.
Okay, so to talk about the game.
Yeah, sorry.
Here we are. We're at the point where the porcelain statues have taken an interesting turn.
Oh, okay. I see where you were going with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I see the appeal.
They're bug ladies
I
now.
see the appeal.
It's kind of neat.
It's nice. Much nicer than being naked and afraid and there's a giant spider in very close proximity to you.
It was like halfway through that sentence that I realized you weren't talking about the statues from earlier.
I mean, they also seem half naked and afraid.
Yeah. Which is
They're
why
not
I was
fully naked, stepping into the shower and then being fucking accosted.
Which was why I was
a
confused
spider.
until you mentioned the shower. Or I got confused when you mentioned the shower, rather. It's just like, wait, what
I was
shower? Okay.
Still going.
You were still going.
I held back any comments.
Okay, but Zandahar, that's actually concerning because you live in fucking death zone.
Australia?
Your spiders are not good for you.
What was it? There was like an episode of like Peppa Pig or something where they had to ban it in Australia because it was trying to talk about how like spiders aren't dangerous, they're your friend. And it's just like, no, you can't say that here. People will die.
Yeah, Audrey, remember when I went down and found that weird fan site for Peppa Pig?
Yeah.
I don't want to
That
hear
is a
about
weird
that.
fan site.
Like normally,
I'm curious if it's still up.
So like normally I would be like, oh yes, tell us about that. But this, you know what? I think I'm good.
It was really weird.
I think I've maybe hit my limit for this stream, actually.
Cage.
So this is actually a good room to get one of the achievements where you have to kill like 4 enemies at once with the hobby horse.
Okay.
But it's... The fuck was that?
What happened?
Something fucking hit me.
What happened?
Something did hit you.
The fuck? Anyway.
Did you know there's a Peppa Pig theme park?
I didn't.
I
It's
knew
down in
about
Florida.
that one.
Of course you knew about it.
You would
Tickets
know
are
about that.
$35.
That's... Is it good? Do they have like good rides?
How big is the park? Because I don't know anything about it aside from its existence.
I don't know. You can get annual passes, and they're all sold out except the very last one, which is $300. Let's see.
You gotta be really fucking committed to Peppa Pig.
Attractions include a camper van, a cinema, a fun fair, George's Fort, Grandpa Pig's greenhouse, Madame Gazelle's nature trail,
Okay.
Muddy Puddle splash pad, Mr. Potato Showtime Arena, Peppa Pig's treehouse, Pirate
Showtime
Island.
Arena?
Yes. Pirate Island sand play. Rebecca Rabbit's playground.
Okay.
And then let's go to
Peppa
rides.
Pig in the pit.
You got Daddy Pig's roller coaster, Grampy Rabbit's dinosaur adventure,
Okay.
Granddad's dog's pirate boat ride, Mr. Bull's high striker, Peppa's pedal bike tour and
Now it
George's
appears that I can
tricycle
continue my
trail,
ascent to the peak.
Peppa Pig's balloon ride. That's it.
That's a pretty robust selection, I gotta say.
Yeah,
I
for
wasn't
35
expecting.
bucks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 3 really small kiddish rides and a lot of attractions.
I mean,
Yeah,
still.
but-
Sorry,
like-
6. Did I say 3 or 6?
You said
I don't
3.
even know what
You
I
said
said.
3.
There's 6 rides. Sorry. I supposedly can't count.
I've paid more for less. But also
Yeah.
in Canadian.
Yeah. I'm still looking for this weird,
Also, I
site.
could fuck with a dinosaur adventure, honestly.
It was like a teacup ride.
Okay, I could fuck with a teacup ride.
Oh, Peppa Pig fandom.
No.
Is this it?
The fact that
Not
that was
again, no.
the fact that that was whispered made it sound like way more ominous.
No, I can't. I can hardly do it the first time. No, not again.
Rotting corpses.
I don't know if this is story 1 yet.
Oh god.
This stream might end up going a little bit longer than the other ones. Is that all right? Because I don't know.
Nothing's better to do.
I don't know how much more we got of this, and I don't want to forget to like do the character profiles at the end.
Lovers often exchange a
I'm
lock
good
of
to
hair
keep going. Are you good to
their
keep
vows.
going?
The human
Sure.
heart is opened by a
Lovers
I
often
might have to pour
exchange.
another glass of wine, but I'm good to keep going.
Okay. Yo, teacups, we spin until we see colors, no shapes.
Peppa was hacked once.
Like, in canon?
No, Peppa's Facebook page was hacked.
Oh.
People were posting "Go to hell."
Oh. It feels especially heinous to do something like that for like a kid's show, honestly.
Well,
Like, come on. Kids could see that.
yeah. But then you look up Blippi, or whatever his name is.
Oh, yeah.
Not again.
Do you want to give like his full title that you bestowed upon him?
What, me? I don't remember what title I gave him, if I gave him one, or did Audrey give him one?
No, it was just like
tables, 2 11s.
I'm too tired to elaborate.
Fucking Blippi who shits on his friend, the shit clown.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Wake that? What about its tongue? And the prospect of warts? Ooh. Anyway, how do
I
you
found
know?
a fan theory about Peppa Pig and how Peppa Pig is actually dead.
Oh boy, those are my favorite.
It's gotta be one for every piece of media.
Every children's cartoon needs it.
All of Peppa Pig's characters are reincarnated dead people. From a schizophrenic Grandma Pig who euthanized Peppa Pig.
What?
This story is highly disturbing. Peppa was never a healthy child. She was usually ill and spent her short life in a hospital bed.
The fuck? Why are they
One
talking
night,
about a
Peppa's parents
euthanized Peppa
decided
Pig?
it would be best if they euthanized her. So that night, Peppa fell asleep and she was injected with a poison, thus killing her. This causes Peppa to be a fairy, as her last dream was about fairies.
What?
Yo, what the fuck?
According to the theory, Peppa's parents couldn't deal with the guilt of killing their child, so one day after months of George asking where his sister had gone, Daddy Pig snapped and stabbed himself, Mama Pig, and George to death.
Bro, this is a kid's show.
This is no longer a fan theory.
It gets worse. Apparently, all of Peppa Pig's characters were figments of Grandma Pig's imagination. Grandma Pig suffered from schizophrenia and is also taking multiple drugs.
Wonderful.
All of the characters of Peppa Pig are all her loved ones. Grandma Pig is a widow, in grief and fully alone. So her schizophrenia took over and transported her to a world where her loved ones were alive and well.
Huh.
What is it with fan theorists and like trying to suck the joy out of like a kid's show?
They got nothing better
what
to
is
do.
even point? What is even point? Just like.
Oh, I found a YouTube of top 10 scary Peppa Pig theories. Oh no, I can get down a real hole here.
Hole.
Please get out of the pig hole. Please do not pursue the pig hole.
Here's one. Is Peppa Pig a demon?
Criminy.
Oh, I think I found the not good one. Oh, I found the not good wiki.
Ah.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Here we fucking go again.
That frog is so pleased with itself. Look at him.
Look at this nice frog.
Look at the nice frog. Stop thinking about Peppa Pig.
Like looking at the frog.
I think one of my favorite things on TV tropes is when you go to the Your Mileage May Vary page and like somebody's put in they wasted a perfectly good character or they wasted a perfectly good plot, because then everything from there is just fan fiction. They're just like, well, they could have done this, and it's just like, well, they didn't fucking do that. So too fucking bad. Go post your fucking shit on AO3. Like, it's better served there. Like, those are the ones that are always wild to me. It's just like, they should have done this. It is unconscionable that they left this character out of this. It's just like, then you fucking do it then. You're so goddamn smart. Hello, Bug Lady. How are you? You fucking write the narrative then.
It's stuff like that that should remain like in a Twitter thread and maybe not on TV tropes. Maybe that's not the best platform for, I don't know.
You worked on ponies, you would know.
Oh, ponies. That was a fun time though. That was a nicely organized show when you're like 5 fucking seasons deep and everyone has everything figured out. That's great. Can't get that anymore. Thanks, streaming services.
Thanks.
You see that bullshit with the Cuphead show where they're like, guess what? We've greenlit the 2nd season. They're like, no, you're just releasing the second half of the episodes.
Yep, I did see that.
Fucking gross.
And, like, that's something that, like, I started noticing, like, them doing, where it's just like, oh, that's not season 2, it's season 1, part 2. That's weird. Why do they do that? And now I know, and it's awful.
It's what more than all of them do, basically.
Yep.
I closed down the weird Pepe Pig site. Just so you know.
Appreciate
Thank
that.
you, honey.
You're welcome. It was there. I did find it again, though.
It's sitting there threateningly for next time.
Not sitting there. It's just closed. But I know what it's called now.
Oh, can go back and find it.
I do love the stupid grimdark children's show theories, though. Those are always a hoot. Like the one for Rugrats or the one for Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
They go off the rails so quickly, and they're all the same.
Yeah, basically.
Everybody saw that fucking, like, ending to Saint Elsewhere once, and it just broke pop culture for forever. Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I am under fucking siege.
We are under fucking attack.
Whoop. Ah. Fuck. Fucking shit. I gotta fucking come on. There we go. Ooh.
Nanohar, I'm not quite sure what you mean with your wording, but it's basically season 1 broken up into 2 parts is not right because the animators and everyone that's worked on it isn't being paid.
Yeah, you're only being paid for the 1 season of work. But
Yeah.
then they'll slice it up so it looks like it's like a multiple season release.
Because
they don't want to.
They don't want to pay the animator. Or I was, you know what? I was about to make the same point you were going to. You're the one who does this for a living, so you say it.
Oh, I want to do anything else for a living these days, honestly. But yeah, there was this thing where like a lot of shows were like, okay, well, if we're going to have another season of a show, then everybody on the show needs to have their pay raised to reflect like how well the show is doing. To get around that is what they're doing here, where they're like, oh, well, we'll order a certain amount of episodes, we'll only release them in little batches. So like if it tanks in the first season, then we don't bother with the rest. But if it does well, then we have more stuff in the tank, and we don't have to actually pay the crew for another season of footage. It sucks. It sucks real bad.
It sucks.
Yeah.
# new deal for animation.
Yeah, I hope that they can work something out down in the US, and then hopefully it spills over up here.
Regrettably, the creature has to die for
We
its
only have
image
like a
to be
couple of
properly
studios
captured.
that got unionized
The
up
subjects
here.
of art often suffer.
So it's a whole ongoing process.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are afraid to like even talk about it because
Retaliation and stuff like that.
yeah.
That and your
Like,
entire studio cannot get credited on all the work that they did.
Thanks, Disney.
That was some bullshit.
Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, now streaming on Disney Plus. You won't see me in the credits.
I mean, what was it you said? Like, you probably wouldn't have ended up in the credits anyway because you got headhunted before the work completed?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how they would have handled that, honestly.
You still worked on a majority of it.
Oh, yeah, I was there for most of it. And then I got a really nice offer, and, like, you know, it's fucking contract work. I don't see any reason to have like, company loyalty to a place that's been, lowballing me for years, so...
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't be talking quite as much shit in case somebody from work is, like...
seeker on private business arrived.
Somebody from HR at work sees anything, but at the same time it's like, you know what, fuck it.
Dandahar, I don't think that counts for contract work, unfortunately.
Against the savage murderers, abusers, and defilers without quite knowing why or for whose sake.
No, that's not what I do.
How the
Okay.
struggle would end.
I occasionally, so I work for a phone and internet company. I won't say which one. You've probably not heard of it in all likelihood because it is not one of like the big ones that's like everywhere.
They don't have a monopoly yet.
Actually, they do in some places.
Oh shit, never mind.
And my customers are very, very quick to remind me.
Whee!
Fuck. How did I manage
Don't
to
you love
land?
living in a hellscape?
I do. But like occasionally, like I'll get someone who's just like, I've been a loyal customer for years, and there's part of me that wants to be like, why? Why would you feel the need to like wear that as like a badge of pride? Who fucking cares? If a company's doing something that you don't like them doing, fucking leave that company if you have the capability to. Like, genuinely.
There's no reason to white knight for a company.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're legitimately doing like something cool that the other people in the hellscape are not doing, I guess. I don't know. I'm very tired.
My job's union, so that's pretty good.
That's cool.
I get like regular raises every few months. It's pretty nice.
That's fucking awesome, actually.
I'm trying to remember what like my starting rate was. I want to say it was like 17 something. I'm making like $20 an hour now for how long I've been there. Which reminds me that I need to readjust like how much my contribution is to like rent and utilities.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, in the apartment, the way that it worked before is that, like, whoever was getting paid, it was just like, okay, we're just going to split it up evenly between everyone. But then, like, at a certain point, we realized, well, that's not fair because some people are, like, not getting paid as much as others.
That makes
so,
sense.
like, some people should probably be contributing more. So now what we have been doing is just kind of like splitting it up based on like a percentage of like how much income are you bringing into the apartment. You have to pay that percentage of like rent or utilities.
That makes sense.
And it used to be that I was paying like the bigger part of it, but now that Natalie got her big promotion, and I'm still very proud of her.
That's still super cool.
It's super cool. And something like actually kind of like honestly pretty exciting happened recently, where so the way that Natalie explained it to me is that you don't just become a chef. Like, you don't just, like, gain that title from just working really hard. Apparently, that's something that has to, like, I guess in a sense be bestowed upon you by, like, another chef.
Okay.
I don't know the specifics of it, but there was, like,
Chef knighthood.
There was a thing at her work recently where, like, I want to say, like, the regional culinary director or something referred to her as Chef Natalie, and it's just like, that's official. That's like an official thing now. And I'm very proud of her.
Cool. Natalie's so powerful.
She is incredibly powerful, and I love her a lot.
Aww.
Alright, I think we are just about at the top of this fucking mountain. Everything's
so
looking
close.
Everything's looking very, very Okami right now. With like the hard shadows and everything.
That's a good ass game I never finished.
I've finished it. It's fucking awesome.
I've heard Zelda, but you are a dog the whole time.
I love Okami. Love to stream it someday, but that is a lot. Like, okay, so you know...
That's a lot of video game, isn't it?
It's a lot of video game. Like, there's a point that game feels like it ends, and then it keeps going. Which, like, everything after that point is still really fucking cool. But, like, you definitely hit a point where it's just like, wait, it's not over? Okay, sure.
Oh, wait, there's more. And you don't have to pay for it?
You don't have to pay for it. But, like, you know how, like, people talk about, like, Twilight Princess having, like, a really, really long prologue sequence where, like, you're just kind of, like, hanging out in that village?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but it's just a cutscene, and that's Okami. It has a really, really long opening cutscene.
Yeah, it does.
It's just my works, but if I got referred to as my position then name, I'd look at them with confusion. Must just be a difference between career and job. Yeah, Natalie has like a corporate position right now, and it's super cool. Stressful at times, but I think she's killing it. Even if, you know, sometimes it stresses her out. I think she's doing a great job. I'm very proud of her. I will say
Heck
it.
yeah.
I will say it till the day I die. I'm very proud of my wife.
Heck yeah.
I was gonna say something else. What was I gonna say? Was it something about Okami? Kami's good. I like Kami.
Kami's good.
Mm-hmm.
There's supposed to be... Hold on. Ah, yeah. So this is a secret thing that you can find. Is if you go over here and do Shrinky Sense, it's the Spicy Horse logo.
Spicy horse. So cute.
You get an achievement for finding that. Anyway, here's a caterpillar. Or a statue of him, at least.
At you.
I've come all this way to find a simulacrum.
If I had the time, I'd detail how often you prefer dealing with illusions rather than the real thing.
Dunked!
Problems you refuse to deal with don't exist. You deny reality.
That's not right. I know what's real.
No, and you allow others to tell you what isn't real. Now, come inside.
That's hinting at the revelations we're going to learn soon, within the next couple levels. About denying reality and then allowing others to tell her what is or is not real.
Fair enough, fair enough. This is a neat sequence.
Right? Caterpillars up there all cocooned.
Shattered. This wicked train has ruined nearly all I can recall. And Wonderland will perish completely as I lose my mind. So much has changed. I can't help Wonderland if I can't help myself.
Much has changed, but you've got it backwards. Save Wonderland and you may save yourself. The carpenter was onto something, but he was hiding from the real. Your goal is to accept it.
Where should I go then? What should I do?
The Queen must be served, Alice. The Queen in all her guises must always be served.
So we gotta go find the Queen. Who we kind of fucking wrecked last game, admittedly. So she's probably not gonna be super happy to see us. Oh, hey, man.
Maybe.
How can she stem this growing corruption or assist my search? And what does she know that I don't?
She is someone you once knew and loved. Time changes us all.
Not all change is good.
Remember that when you find the Queen.
Alice has bangs in this cutscene.
Very odd, considering she doesn't have them in the rest of the game. So that's actually a hint about some changes that the Queen has undergone, which I'll talk about in just a second, because I think...
Oi, you there. That's enough of that.
Can I just pause this? Okay, we're going to go ahead and end here since it just saved, so then we'll start with a cutscene next time. But basically, the Queen represented a specific thing in the last game. She represents something different now. She is a different character in this, but she's still the Queen.
Okay.
It's a little weird. I don't think it's quite a retcon, because like the Queen was something very specific in the last game. You know, like her mouth opened. It was the Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter's mouth opened.
Yeah.
Alice's face popped out. Like, she was something very specific in that game. She is a different specific thing in this one.
Okay.
So, time changes us all. So now that we've finished that level, let's go just real quick check out some of those character profiles and learn about the various characters and enemies that we met along the way. But first, let's go ahead and check out the dress. That was the Silk Maiden dress. Enemies will drop twice as many teeth, which is, you know, good if some of these textures are having a bit of trouble.
Oh no.
Just give him a bit. If you're, you know, if you didn't max everything out on like your initial playthrough, this is good to have, because then you can, you know, get enough.
Get those upgrades in.
Get those fucking upgrades. Also, alternate version of the Teapot Cannon, which is also having some trouble with its textures, but we'll ignore that, is the Catnip Cannon.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Increases,
little eyeball.
It increases damage to enemies by half.
Amazing.
This dress pairs very nicely with this outfit.
Heck yeah, it does.
If this outfit would load. I like how like the seam of the dress is supposed to be transparent because it's supposed to give her a tattered look, but because the texture hasn't loaded, you can see where it's supposed to end.
Wrong LOD game. Get your shit together.
There we go.
Hey.
It all matches super well. Okay. So let's go ahead, head over to extra content. Haven't seen texture load-ins like this since Downpour. I think it's all the Unreal Engine, so that tracks. Okay, so we are going to Chapter 3. Let's see if we can't get there. Okay, Wilton Radcliffe, QC. Formerly an Oxford magistrate and my father's solicitor, he is the executor of our family's estate, most of which he claims was consumed by my treatment at Rutledge Asylum. An awkward confirmed bachelor, Radcliffe's parents, after foreign office postings in Tokyo, Shanghai, perished in the Sepoy Rebellion. He keeps mementos of their lives in the Orient. He's fussy and secretive, but I have little idea what he might be trying to conceal. So he claims that any money left over to Alice from her family was eaten up by her time at Rutledge. Might not necessarily be true. She by Alice's admission, he seems to have been after her. Or I don't think it was Alice that said it. It might have been Nurse Witless.
Yeah, it might have been the nurse.
That he was after her inheritance for some time. Mute. This mute had a sufficiently melancholic face and disposition to suit any funeral, but his profession pointed in me in unproductive directions, and I needed to ignore him. So we saw these guys with that dude who was super happy about that coffin he was checking out. The samurai wasp, pictured here without any of its clothes. It's naked.
Samurai wasp, please.
Ravagers, despoilers, and murderers, these self-proclaimed samurai have corrupted the blameless and defenseless origami ants' way of life. It's a cruel lie. They've violated the philosophy of that noble warrior class, Bushido. They're merely expert killers who have expropriated the weapon of their namesake, sword, shield, and longbow. Unlike true samurai, they protect nothing, are loyal to nothing, and have no honor. So, you know, like British colonialists. Bazinga! Anyway. Fuck! It didn't like the bazinga.
Too hard.
Samurai Ink Wasp. While not terribly clever, strong, or dangerous, there's a seemingly endless supply of soldiers available to support the samurai's mayhem. They remind me of the grubs. They're unpleasantly alike. Lion Chop. These are basically just the statues that we saw sitting around. Though nearly immobile, I'd argue that this creature's signature maneuver is quite enough to terrify a hardened pyromaniac. He uses a healthy fear of fire as an additional weapon. These are the guys that were like breathing fire for some of the obstacles. The Daimyo Wasp. Though each of the samurai wasps appear to act on their own authority, some fraction of them seem to be of higher rank. More skill with their weapons may give them a higher standing in their diseased society. They may give orders to the others. They are, of course, equally reprehensible, perhaps more so. Those guys aren't naked. And here's B's favorite, the Drifting Ruin.
Look at it.
A little balloon.
Blob.
Another arrow in this abomination's bulging quiver of mayhem. It moves faster, it's bigger, and it can fly. What's next? Impregnability? Immortality? Who dreamed this up?
Gooey alien.
Caterpillar. That's a butterfly.
That's a butterfly indeed.
Despite
That's no longer a caterpillar.
Despite his questionable habits, his uncongenial advice, his stern, prickly manner, and an aura of portentous mystery, this wise creature is my personal, directly communicative Delphic oracle. It's not always easy to guess what he means. Origami ant. Oh, what's up?
Caterpillar / butterfly looks a little too much like Shrek for my liking.
I can see it.
Just a little.
Butterfly. Half layer.
He has like the large space between nose and mouth that makes me think of the Grinch.
I'm also noticing that he's his wing pattern.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is actually, like, you know, pretty common in things like butterflies and moths. You know, they look like faces in order to deter predators, things like that.
He's got kind kabuki thing happening back there.
It's pretty cool, actually. Origami ants. They share labor and prize communication. They are socially sophisticated, resourceful, and industrious, but their society's health, its very existence, is dependent on the kindness of strangers. Their soldier class is virtually useless against hostile strangers. The impotent must make terrible bargains. Origami ant elder. Knowledge gathered from experience is often insufficient to forestall tragic consequences. These elders seem to know what must be done to avert disaster, but they are unable to do it. Origami ant monk. Few societies properly value their contemplative, artistic, or spiritual members. Action of nearly any description with nearly any outcome is disproportionately valued even by them. Humpty! Damn! He got fucked up. Well, he did sit on a wall, and he fell off, etc. Fancied himself a kind of authority figure, but acted more like security guard at market stall, and in fact, couldn't secure his belt. Probably a cut character. I don't think he appears anywhere in the game, really, unfortunately. So I think this is one of the characters that's just kind of left on the cutting room floor.
I mean, he was barely in the last one too, right?
He showed up to kind of like signal where you could get the blunderbuss early, but like he was there. He was in the game. His model was present. He had a big old cigar.
He fell.
He did fall, and he's all fucked up now.
Idiot.
Speaking of cutting room floor, the Empress Wasp probably would have been a boss.
That's so cool. I love that.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
She who must be obeyed and continuously fed, evidently. All these so-called samurai in service and sacrifice so she can dine sumptuously. Royalty shares some common traits irrespective of species. This is, like I said, like I was talking about like back in the first level with regards to that giant robot that the March Hare and the Dormouse had. The Empress Wasp definitely seems like one of those characters that was supposed to be a boss. But because all bosses except for the final boss were cut from this game, you didn't actually end up fighting her. Which, again, given the nature of the game's themes and narrative, still kind of works that there's, like, only one boss, because, like, you know, it's this whole thing about how, like, you know, ignoring the real problem and what is the actual threat that we need to deal with. What's the point in dealing with these other things when they're not really the issue, you know? And then we got that frog. I'm not going to read the full name. Quite possibly the largest frog I've ever seen, although maybe that was because I was shrunk by the caterpillar's smoke. Solving his indigestion nearly gave me an upset stomach as well. He just spat out a large orb. Very happy after the fact. But that's all the characters that we met in part 3. We have 2 more major levels. Next, we're going to be going to see the Queen. So we're going to have, like, we're basically returning to Queensland from the original game. And that one's going to be a lot of fun just because of, like, you know, we get to see just sort of, like, the busted, decrepit Queensland fallen into disrepair. And then we get some fun meat areas.
Do you like the meat areas? Does this mean, like, no mazes this time?
No
because
mazes.
You described it as fun?
The hedge maze is there, but...
Uh-oh.
But...
I
think we get to fuck up the hedge maze. I think we get to take our revenge on the hedge maze a little bit, if I remember right.
That'll be very satisfying
then. Queensland, the Gold Coast, or the Sunshine Coast? No, different Queensland. And then we've got the final level where a lot of the stuff that, like, in the first level, or in the beginning of the game, I was just like, put a pin in that, or just kind of like tiptoeing around through large parts of the game. We're gonna have to directly confront that. And I'm probably gonna slap like a content warning on that one, because we are going to be getting into some heavy topics when we get to that point.
The thing that we should have done with the Persona stream and then did it. Ooh.
I mean, I feel like it's a lot more dire in this game in particular.
Probably.
Like, the stuff in Persona is gross. But hey, in both cases, we get to just completely fuck up the person responsible.
Hey.
And it's incredibly cathartic. So,
hey.
I'm excited for that. For murder. So that's probably, like, I would say... Because if we get started on the final level quick enough, then we can probably do the final level and the final confrontation. Because the actual last level in Alice Madness Returns is a corridor that we walk down and then a final boss that we fight. And then we watch the ending cutscene. So we probably do this in about 2 more streams, I would say.
Nice.
And then we get to move on to a different game. Which game is it? You'll have to wait and see. I already know what it is.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Do we know what it is?
I think I've showed y'all the thumbnail for it. I'm pretty sure. It's that one that we tried to do forever ago and then never finished.
Okay.
Oh, right.
That's what I was thinking, but I was making sure.
It'll be fun to revisit. But that's going to be it for today. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. I'd like to thank Audrey and B for joining me once again.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Even despite all the weird shit we end up talking about, I would not have
I'm glad
it
I could say
any
some of the
other
things
way.
I got to say.
That's a bonus.
I would not have it
That's
any
a
other
feature.
way. But where can people find y'all?
Team Capel. Everywhere. Don't email us.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
If y'all have like a Team Capital card, you should put that as like your quote like at the top of the page. Don't email us.
We do have a card.
We do. I want to make like an actual website at some point because every social media site ever is like imploding upon itself, so it would be just easier to have a gallery in a place that we can fucking control it.
Mm-hmm.
So be on the lookout for that sometime this year if I get my shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, Team Capel everywhere.
Yeah.
CATPLE.
Twitter,
Easy to
Twitch,
Cat apples.
YouTubes.
Oh god, YouTube.
You can catch up on the personas.
I don't see as many weird things.
One Uno stream. But the
Audrey lost her shit during that stream.
But the Persona streams are really good. Go check them out. I'm excited to see more of the game the game with the better version of the script.
Heck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's slightly better.
There's only so much you can do with what they were given, and they did an admirable job, those localizers.
Thanks, Atlas.
Fuck the guy that wrote it, though.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
We'll get into that tomorrow.
Oh, does something come up tomorrow that would prompt that?
Oh god, it's Yusuke arc, so there's a little bit of stuff.
A little bit of stuff.
Is it his time already?
Yeah, he's the next party member.
I don't know fucking your shit.
No, I kind of didn't know that.
Yeah, well, we get to see shitty scenes about On.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you know that whole thing about, like, how you shouldn't sexualize a minor? Yeah, we're gonna fucking forget about all that. Thanks, Atlas. Anyway, yeah.
Didn't the guy who, like, wrote that just, like, admit straight up that he doesn't know any women in real life?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't imagine why. As for me, you can find me on Twitter at sane_intolerant or on YouTube at youtube.com/saneintolerant where I post all my streams after they happen. Art for the stream Acid Shark was done by Cosmindart on Twitter. That's COSMINDART. Check his stuff out. It's good stuff. He does like sales of like adoptables. Honestly, that guy pumps out so many just like VTuber rigs that he's just like, hey, do you want this character? Go for it. And they're great designs, honestly. I've been tempted to buy some of them a couple of times, but I always just slightly too late to grab them, unfortunately.
Oh no. Someday.
Highly recommend checking his stuff out, though. Of course, y'all did y'all's art, which you can see on the screen here. Again, check them out. Team Catpull everywhere. Don't email them. Upcoming streams tomorrow is going to be some more Resident Evil Remake. I don't know how far along in that game we are necessarily. We just did Sharkland. We just did the sharks. And we saved Wabeka. But we haven't gone to the basement yet or met Lisa Trevor for the second time. So I think that's probably one of our next things that we have to do. I'm going to be doing... I'm excited for Twilight Princess next week because it's Snow Peak Mountain. Literally my favorite dungeon in the game.
Yay!
It's one of the best ones. So I'm excited for that. Next Thursday, we will be it's going to be more A Plague Tale Requiem, that's the sequel that hasn't come out yet. A Plague Tale Innocence. Rat Game.
Rat Game.
I don't know how much more of that game, because it's got 17 chapters. I want to say we got a little bit into the teens, I'm pretty sure. So maybe like 1 or 2 more streams on that, and then that's getting replaced by God of War once that's done. So I'll be able to do the quick time events wherein I fucks the ladies.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you?
You're welcome.
Thank you, question mark?
Good job.
Early good job. But good job.
It's in most of them, except for the last Greek era game, for some reason. I think at that point they were just like, do we really have to put in the quick time events wherein he fucks the ladies? Do we really need to do that? No? Okay. And then that quick time event happens before the start of Dad of Boy, so you don't get to do that one. It happened off screen, the quick time event.
Otherwise, it would have happened.
Instead of health power-ups, he got Atreyu.
He got responsibility.
I'm excited to eventually get to Dad of Boy and like actually play it and get ready for Dad of Boy Wagner Walk.
Dad of Boy good.
I've never played Dad of Boy, I just watch you guys play it.
I would say you're like halfway through Ari Remake. That's probably right. That sounds about right. I think the first time I streamed that game, it was like a 4-part stream, and I think I've done it twice now. So... And then I get to play Remake 2 with the cool art that I got from a friend of the stream, Molly. Looks dope as hell.
Yay.
But I'm just stalling the end of the stream at this point. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. We'll play more Alice Madness Returns next week where we go meet the Queen. So, bye everybody!
Bye!
Bye!